Be respectful.
Right. Be respectful, Chris.
I'll come over there and kick your peaky ass. Oh, peaky ass. That's what I'm going to start calling you. Peaky ass.
Yes, please.
So now, behave yourself because now we're live.
I don't know how to behave. That's not in my DNA.
DNA.
First thing I want to say is I just want to have a little shout out to Rory because it's his birthday today.
Happy birthday, Shadow is.
So how is everyone this evening?
I am doing well. I have
tired. I've been up since 4 a.m. and it's now 10 p.m.
I know.
Dang.
It's weird because usually it's 9 o'clock on a Thursday, or it's usually 9 o'clock, and I was like, I got myself all set up, ready to go at 9. I was like, wait a minute, I've still got an hour to go.
Do you know what? I looked at the time and I saw it was nearly 9 o'clock. I was like, I'm late for Baz's stream.
So that hour that I had left, I ended up wrapping the rest of the presents. I don't know about you two, but I hate wrapping presents.
I don't wrap presents. I throw them into gift bags.
I used to hate it.
I wish I did it this year. I wish I just bought gift bags because it's all right if you've got a square box, it wraps no problem. But when you've got one of those awkward boxes,
yeah,
pain and, excuse my French, the arse.
You don't have to excuse yourself.
I use gift bags for anything and everything. And if I don't have any gift bags, it's tinfoil.
I was actually watching it before you guys joined the green room. I was actually watching something on TikTok, and the guy actually put his roll of wrapping paper down the stairs in the box. He basically taped at one end and rolled it down, and then just got, you get the tape guns, Chris.
Yeah.
He got one of them and just started rolling that.
I did one year. Wrap my dad's present up, and it was just basically like a sheet of wrapping paper, and then about like 20 layers of sellotape. And I just gave him my knife. I was like, "There you go, open your present."
Human.
No, but my nephew's going to kill me because I just originally wrapped his presents up. Then I found the biggest box you can. Put all his presents into that box and then wrapped it like 3 or 4 times, so there's like 5 layers of wrapping paper on it.
Oh my god.
So my sister's going to kill me on Sunday morning.
Oh my lord.
I am going to apologise to everyone now for the sniffling and the sneezing. I am coming down with a god-awful cold.
Oh no.
So if I will have to keep muting my mic to like blow my nose.
It's the time of the year. It's for everybody though.
Plus, it doesn't help like going to work at 5, like between 5 and 6 in the morning, because it's when it's dreadfully cold.
Mm. Yeah,
it's not too bad here today, right enough.
It's warmed up. It hasn't been so bad lately, but when we had that big frost and everything for that week, it was awful.
Oh, I didn't even want to go out the front door, man. As soon as you opened that front door, it's like I just wanted to shut it again.
It is 26 degrees Celsius here.
It's 8 degrees here right now.
Oh my God. Hey, Fulcrum.
As you say, man, Josh is having ice forming storms, man.
Josh needs to hurry up and move in with you, Shanty.
I'm working on it. Yeah, he's all the way over in Seattle, and I'm in Miami. We could not be like...
Welcome to Miami.
We're like totally on the opposite ends of the country.
Yeah, that's what the old phone is for.
Yeah.
Set it on vibrate.
Oh, Chris.
Oddly enough, my phone is always on vibrate because I can't stand the phone. I hate ringtones. I can't stand them.
I'm done. I quit.
Well, thanks everyone. Stream over. Oh, look, only 5 minutes long. Bye.
Dave's having technical issues with his hit on his side, so he's going to try and join if he can. If not,
what if I dematerialize and suddenly Dave appears? Like,
and Josh will try and pop in. Josh has been called into work, so
Yeah, he says he'll try and pop in from the movie theater. He can give us a tour of the projection room.
oh, that's I hear naughty things happen in that projection room.
Apparently so. And it's all solitary.
Oh. Shanty, never visit Josh. He might take you into that projection room.
Maybe that's what I want.
Show you what things vibrate in there.
You know what's getting you weird? You know the saying, you talk of the devil and it will appear.
Yeah. Dave's here.
Oh, look, there he is.
Josh.
Hey guys.
Hey, how you doing, sexy?
I'm good, man. I'm popping in from work. How are you guys?
He does look sexy. Look, he's black.
Damn, that's a man right there.
Anyway. What are we up to? What did I miss?
Nothing.
Oh no, I'm just the usual.
Talking about the protection room.
They were talking about your protection room.
Yeah.
No?
What things vibrate in there? Shanty wants to know.
Oh, jeez.
Shanty wants to know for scientific reasons.
Yeah, what vibrates in the projection room, Josh?
Whatever you want.
Hey!
Hello.
I aim to please.
You certainly do that. But enough what we got up to last night, Josh. I don't wear Christmas hats, Big Basil.
What?
I just wear my own merch.
Well, if you fit to wear that costume all week, you don't like to be wearing.
I did go to work yesterday in the
Grinch costume.
In the Grinch costume.
Do you have pictures?
I've had
pictures or didn't happen.
I've had to throw Grinch costume away
because it stunk.
It's 2 years old and it's starting to all the fluff on the fur coat was starting to come off, and so was the fur on the mask. So I'm gonna get a better one for next year, though.
And I'm sure you had a major growth spurt when you turned 13. So
yeah, puberty's a bitch, man.
You're never gonna live this down, bud.
Shanty just says that I'm 13, so she doesn't. So it kind of like voids the weird crush that she has on me.
Oh, is that what it is?
Sure. We'll go with that. Whatever you say.
These youthful looks, you know, they can get anyone. Just wait till Miss Detty gets there, you know.
When did you turn 13?
Kelly!
Can't wait till you start driving. It's going to be great.
I know. Oh my God, the freedom you'll feel when you start driving. It's amazing.
Hey, Kelly.
And when your balls drop,
man.
Yeah, I need to send the booster seat down to you then, Chris.
Huh?
When you drive. Well, I need to send the booster seat down for when you drive.
Nah, yeah. I can reach the pedals. I can. That growth spurt. Yeah.
Yeah, Billy.
Turn into a peaky bashing stream.
TPRF. How's it going?
Hi, Kelly. Merry
One day we'll get Billy on here, Baz.
When he's got free time and he's seemingly he's been mental now for work.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Ooh, Josh took his glasses off.
Missed it. Who's
That
this?
was
It's like a
so
Clark Kent Superman type scenario. Like, who's this sexy
Yeah.
man?
It's
I
all
do it, and I just look like a weirdo.
You know,
Was it peaky?
I got this is my secret identity here.
Yeah,
so.
he's Clark Kent. This is
Yes, during the day I'm a mild-mannered cinema manager, and at night I stop crime.
bird.
So, yeah. At night I make everything sticky.
There you go.
We miss Drunk Billy, don't we, Chris?
He's the sticky
Sure.
It's not very
Drunk-
convincing.
Drunk Billy is swear. Last time I was with Drunk Billy, I think, was when I drank my weight in rum and woke up on my bathroom floor at 5 o'clock in the morning.
No, but was it the last time Drunk Billy decided to order you the Red Power Ranger after
I wasn't there at the time. I wasn't in VC when Drunk Billy ordered me the Red SPD Ranger and started
Hey,
the
Red
Red
Buddy.
Ranger collection.
BB.
DB, nice to see you.
Drunk Billy is here watching.
Oh God, Drunk Billy, no buying stuff. I will.
Right, stay away from the.
Right.
Stay away. If Mike knows he's drinking, Mike will be sending him all the links. Oh, buy this, buy that.
Making a list, checking it twice.
That's right. I'm on the
But have I been naughty or have I been naughty?
naughty. Oh no!
Earthquake. Sorry.
Yeah. But yeah, have I been naughty or have I been nice? I think there's only one person who can vouch for me with that.
So the main question is: everybody ready for Christmas then?
No.
I am.
Yeah. Sure.
Can you ever be like? Can you ever truly be ready for Christmas? Like, there's always going to be one thing that you forgot, and you realize it like after all the shops have shut Christmas Eve.
All right. My family, we're all adults. There are no children left in my family.
Wait, you're an adult?
Yes.
Damn it.
And we stopped with the whole
Dang it.
gift giving thing, and we're like, look, we're all grown up. It's just money that's being exchanged back and forth,
That's
essentially.
fair. Yeah.
So we're like, fuck this shit. We're done with it. I mean, I'm 36. My sister's 33. We have jobs. Whatever I need, I'll buy myself. Just get together as a family, hang out, watch movies, eat, and that's it.
See, that's the main thing. It's like,
is your sister single, and does she want
No,
a?
she is happily married, living.
I already tried Peaky. It's fine. It's fine.
You're with Shanty, Josh.
Now I'm going for mom. What?
My mom's already in love with you. Please.
Mom's the
Or I
best
gotta
though.
fight her for you.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Show Mum how to stuff that turkey, eh, Josh?
Yeah. Gonna marinate it. Anyway.
I'm telling.
Yeah, I'll get a text later about that.
Mhm.
Joshua.
Mhm.
you'll get the other message like that's you fired again from like the 50th time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're at 55. Please.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm
I thought we were higher than that. I thought we were in the hundreds, to be honest.
No.
Yeah, I know you would think, but
It's back down recently, so
I hate thousand, see thousand.
But,
Hey, Ghosty.
no, I picked up my supply of energy drinks to last me until I go back to work Tuesday.
I got a little too
you're
excited to eat
good.
pizza right after it came out of the oven, and I burned my lip with the tomato.
That was very stupid of you.
It was. It was. I totally admit it.
Lord, don't make me get the brick separator on you.
Yeah, because it does so much. Half the time, I gotta use my teeth to take.
Oh,
one.
yes, especially the 1x1 studs.
Mhm.
You know what? We should complain to the complaints department, aka Super Awesome John. Super Awesome Geek Show.
Super Awesome Geek Show. Where are you? We need the Lego complaints department.
We have a complaint for you, my friend.
Yeah.
Complaints department.
Also, why is the Jazz Club a weird color? Why is it blue?
I have an orange one too.
I have both.
Yeah.
It's an awesome tool, though. I've used it a ton of times.
I use this to open packages. That's why it's always on my desk. I've got like 6 of these now. So like the other 5 are in my like Lego spare pieces box.
To accumulate.
So I keep this one because I use this end to like open my boxes and stuff because I've misplaced my box knife. Last time I had it, I was sending people out packages and I was using it to cut bubble wrap, and then I lost it.
Did you ship it to someone?
I don't know.
Dave.
Oh, that's away again, Dave.
No, can't hear you, Dave.
Hi, Sai.
Sai.
Oh no! Oops.
Oh.
Hey, Dave.
Miss Betty!
She's here to put you to bed.
Yep.
How you doing, gorgeous?
So, my lovely lunar girl, my bestie Kelly, in the chat room. I'm gonna embarrass her right now. Sorry, Kel. She was showing me some Christmas decorations in her house today, and I saw something that looked mighty questionable. And I need you all to confirm if you see the same thing I see.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Kelly, what are you hanging, girl?
That's
shit's
spaghetti. That's spaghetti.
What is that?
That's
What is
spaghetti.
that?
That's spaghetti.
That's a dick, man.
It's just hanging there, limp.
Yeah, so sad. Merry Christmas.
it's a sad Christmas dick.
Yeah, hey, you gotta have a Christmas dick out.
Yeah. That's how I operate. And I work every Christmas.
Are you going to be working Christmas Day then?
Oh, yeah. I'll be working Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
What movie theatre is open Christmas Day?
Every single one of them.
What the Ours do?
Really? It's funny because the people... Never mind. I'm not even going to get into it. But yeah,
Wait,
I'm
who's
glad...
going to be out watching films on Christmas Day?
You'd be surprised. I've gone to the movies on Christmas Day, and it's packed.
It's packed. It's our busiest day of the year.
Yeah. Because remember, not everyone celebrates Christmas.
Mr. A, if you want a Christmas dick, then you'll have to message me privately.
Daddy Spaghetti, I like that.
Yeah, I like that too.
Hey, Christian. Are you extra great today?
Oh, Rum. Hey, Christian.
Run!
Remember the kitchen.
That's me.
Baz, there he is, the birthday boy. Happy birthday, Shadow.
Happy birthday, Shadow.
Talk to Kelly and Dragon Buddy. I don't know what's going on in their house, but they be hanging dicks for Christmas in their house.
They be hanging dicks.
What's going on?
G-Unit.
Not only that, remember a lot of the Christmas stuff, like Christmas Day, a lot of this stuff happens in the morning, like the exchanging of the gifts and going to people's houses. So by the nighttime, there's nothing to do. Everything's closed except for the movie theater. So it's like the perfect thing.
Well, that's the time when you sleep, because like usual for Christmas for me is I usually start drinking at 10 o'clock in the morning, and then drink all the way through the all throughout day, like dinner, everything, and then by like 6-7 o'clock I'm smashed, full with food, and I nap on the sofa until about 9 o'clock, stay awake for an hour, then go to bed.
No, I work them all. And to let G-Force know, it's not one particular group that comes on Christmas. It's everyone.
It's not.
Just one.
Because I live in Miami. predominantly Hispanic down here.
Yeah.
And believe me,
The church
everyone's
folk
going
just
to
come in the evening. They just skip the morning
Yeah.
one. So,
right.
That's weird that you guys are open on Christmas Day, man.
no, yeah.
I know. I said the same thing. We were just having this discussion. I'm like, it really sucks.
Yeah, I worked at a location one time that we had 10,000 people in attendance that one day.
What?
Whoa.
On Christmas Day?
Oh,
People, go
my
the fuck home. Like,
That's
go
what I
home,
say.
spend it with
Oh
your
my
family
God.
instead of sat in a dark room watching a film.
It's just strange to me that for a country that puts so much emphasis on Christmas that
Yeah, like
it's true. Like,
all
why
right,
are you at the movie
it's
theater?
quite
You'd think
it's,
you'd be at home, but I guess
it's
not.
quite commercialized over here. But America have kind of claimed the commercialization of Christmas.
It's next level. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's the same with like
on another
Halloween.
level.
You guys steal the show when it comes to Halloween as well.
Yeah, Halloween I think is really a big deal here.
It's not that big of a deal over here, is it really, Baz?
Yeah, that's what I've heard. That's what I
Like, but you see like houses over here, like, you know, done up for Halloween. It's bog standard stuff, you know. There's like some ghosts and
Blinky.
spiderwebs. But then, like, you look at pictures of America, and they're like gone to like the year 10 billion and got like.
Oh yeah,
all
no,
these-
we're bonkers. We're
Yeah.
bonkers. But we'll celebrate like any holiday because I mean, like Cinco de Mayo is crazy here. St. Patrick's Day is nuts. Like
Yeah.
any excuse to party.
St. Patrick's Day.
whatever.
St. Patrick's Day in Ireland is completely different to what it is for.
I'm
like, over in
sure it
America.
is. I'm
Yeah.
sure it is.
You know, I'm pretty sure the Irish just throw potatoes at each other. But
Oh,
you
wow.
guys,
Yeah, isn't that what they do every day?
Yeah, they throw potato chips at each other like frisbees.
Yeah. And it's all like.
but
The
yeah,
Irish can drink like the Scottish, though.
Yeah, what
The
do you
Irish,
guys?
the Irish could probably beat the Scots at drinking.
yeah, probably. He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Everyone's Irish.
It goes
Yeah.
Irish,
Yes.
Scottish,
yes, and
English, then
everyone's suddenly Mexican on Cinco de Mayo.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like with the drinking over here, it's like the Irish, the Scottish, the English, then the Welsh. We put the Welsh to bed when it comes to drinking.
Yeah, I find that.
Manhandle the I like it.
Miss Detty, no.
Don't say that.
You're
about
you're
yourself.
beautiful, Miss Detty. Shut up.
Yeah, we know Peaky does.
Peaky wants some potato.
Yeah, he's ready to go dog it on that potato.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
How do you know I haven't already?
Oh, he did it again.
You're a nation of tea.
Remember, Peaky, you're only 13. She's gonna put your ass in timeout, and it won't be the good time.
She could put my ass anywhere.
Hey, no, I am festive, and so is Dee.
Festive.
That's my grand bought me.
I'm festive. I'm
How? Yeah, exactly.
I'm at work, so
Yeah,
I don't really know what else to say.
Josh has an excuse.
Oh, Josh
We're not
was meant to be off, but he's been called in to work.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here in a closed building trying to get someone to come in and help me open it
Good jeez.
because there's ice all over the ground and they still want us to open. So,
I know. I heard it's quite bad over your way at the minute.
yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yes.
I mean, the entire parking lot is a sheet of ice. You could literally go ice skating in my parking lot right now.
yeah. I've got nothing. I've got nothing near me that's festive.
Grizzly for whipping a Christmas film.
To me, that's odd. I never really thought of it as a Christmas film. I mean, it does take place during that time of year, but that doesn't necessarily constitute a Christmas film. Die Hard is a Christmas film. But I don't
Right.
know.
Why?
Right,
Why is
glad
that?
you- I'm glad. Right, I will
getting
explain
into this.
exactly why Die Hard is a Christmas film.
It's filled with
right?
Christmas themes
It's
and
not
music.
just that. Die Hard isn't a Christmas movie because it occurs on Christmas. It's a Christmas movie because it's about a social obligation with a family member that you didn't want to participate in, but spirals more and more into an unending nightmare.
That's
Mhm.
true.
Absolutely.
You know what? With that description, I will get on
Yes.
board that the Die
Very
Hard
much a Christmas movie.
Yeah,
Matter of fact,
exactly.
I think it's the Christmas movie.
Yeah, it hands
I
down
love
makes it
Die
a
Hard.
Christmas film.
Because every
I
time
guess-
I visit family, it feels like I'm in a flaming skyscraper. So yeah.
The reason why I don't consider it a Christmas movie is because Die Hard is a movie that I feel like I can watch at any time during the year. As
It's true.
with Christmas movies, I will not watch outside of December.
Hey, Peter.
What about Nightmare Before Christmas?
You see, that's a Halloween movie. I'm sorry.
No, it's both.
That is not. It's not. And Tim Burton has said it is a Halloween movie, and I will go with the man who created it.
And we'll ignore your
Literally one
your
scene
hat.
happens in Christmas Town. The rest of it is so much more in Halloween Town.
Tim Burton can go suck an egg.
I know
See,
you cannot say that.
I agree with Shani. I think Nightmare Before Christmas is a Halloween
I
movie.
think Nightmare Before Christmas is the perfect film to watch in between Halloween and Christmas.
Why would that Christmas hat exist if it weren't a Christmas film?
I think you should talk about
And why are there Nightmare Before Christmas themed Christmas decorations?
Cards, everything.
Yeah,
I don't know.
wrapping paper.
And he
Yeah.
only dresses up like Santa once in the entire movie.
I
Because
dress up.
It's a whole play on the night before Christmas. But
I
it's a
dress up.
nightmare
Like,
before
I
Christmas.
dress up like I dress up in leather. It doesn't make me a cow.
I see more stuff during Halloween for Nightmare Before Christmas than I do Christmas.
Good point.
Shut up.
I'm so glad that you cracked at that, Josh.
I love it. That's a great example.
I hate all of you.
I'm gonna remember that one.
Just because I dress up in leather, it doesn't make me a cow.
That's a tons of gift. So yeah, Connor.
That must be one of Chris's movies, The Backdoor.
I'm sorry. I agree. I think it is, Connor. Yes.
I hate all of you.
The first 8
Right.
were not, but
Thank
9
you,
specifically
Kelly.
was a Christmas movie.
Bitches.
I think I have kind of like a little tradition on Christmas Day that when we're waiting for my family, like my sister and that, to come up, I throw on the best Christmas film of all time, A Muppets Christmas Carol.
It's great. It is a good one.
Every year it's put on before my sister gets here, and I watch the entire thing.
Michael
I
Caine is
I
amazing.
I prefer a Muppets Christmas Carol to the normal Christmas Carol. Like, it has to be the Muppets.
It's done so well.
Yeah, and Michael Caine's brilliant. Damn.
Oh, shit. No, Michael Caine is so freaking good as Scrooge. Yo, Peaky got booted.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened there.
The internet didn't want to hear any of that garbage coming out of his mouth anymore.
Where did Peaky go?
Thank you for the tip, G-Force. X-Miss. I like that. Damn it. He's back.
What did you do?
My whole browser just closed on its own.
Wow, it doesn't even want to hear you anymore.
Yeah, didn't we hear more of your shit?
Yeah.
It's like, I'm done.
Josh, I will fight you.
You would lose, you little twerp.
Fight.
I love you, Peaky.
Kiss.
It's past his
Truth!
Oh, Peaky, it's okay.
Poor Peaky. Peaky's feelings are hurt.
So what do you look forward to most on Christmas Day then? Presents or food?
Food. Yeah.
Food.
It's the one day of the year where I can absolutely stuff myself to the brink of exploding and not feel bad about it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if anything, the food is the gift.
Yeah.
Christmas.
We're doing it a bit differently this year to how we usually do it because there's going to be 7 of us around the table.
Scottish Welsh, I think.
We've kind of like changed it up, so like we're not having like all the food on the table that we're sitting at. We're having it off to the side with like on like heating plates to keep it warm. So like everyone can go up, get what they want, and then it can still be kept hot for if people want seconds. So like we're doing it a little bit different this year.
Peaky, do
you do those caps? I am actually going to be hopefully redoing my whole merch line soon. So it's something that's coming. I wasn't going to announce it, but you've now made me announce it. It's something that's coming in the new year. That's one of the projects that I'm working on at the moment for the channel.
Nice.
One of 20 projects I'm working on. Wow. So in the new year, there's going to be 20 new projects coming. And the merch line is one of them.
Nice.
With your own Peaky dildo. Will you sit at the table? I'll be in the table this in the table. I'll be in the table apparently. I'll be at the table this year. No, I'm not. So
Or Peaky. You okay, dude? Oh, Peaky's left.
I think we've just broke Peaky.
Yeah, we did.
I'm just questioning my life choices right now.
Peaky, have you borrowed your nan's glasses?
No, I have not. These are my glasses.
Grandma wants them back.
Grandma can fuck off.
Wants her teeth back too.
Whoa!
I mean, I don't. I mean, I can't be my grandma's glasses because she's dead.
Oh, no.
So.
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
I don't care. I am a big disappointment. You're right.
Get the booster seat ready and the plastic plates. Peaky is a big boy now.
Big boy now. No more bottle.
Oh, but no, just the breast. I haven't got onto the bottle yet. I'm still being breastfed.
Explains a lot.
Wow.
Peaky rocking a pair of the sinus glasses.
Oh yes, courtesy of Specsavers. Right, these weren't free either. This pair and the spare because it was 2 for 1.
Mm-hmm.
I got. I paid for like protective coating to stop them from getting scratched. Yeah. I also have a blue light filter on them as well.
Mine too.
And because the style of because of the lenses I need because my eyesight's so bad, they need to be like quite thick. But because of the frames that I've got, they needed to be shaved down a bit.
Yeah.
So I had to pay for that.
Yep.
In total, the 2 pairs of glasses cost me nearly 300 quid.
I relate to all of that because I'm the same way.
And one pair, it was got 2 for 1 from like £69 frames upwards. These are £89 frames. So nearly 100 quid on just the frames it's there on its own. Plus got all the extras that I have to have.
Wow.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But I did get a voucher for a free pair of prescription sunglasses.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be. I haven't used it yet. I'm gonna use it in the new year. I didn't see the point of me getting a pair of prescription sunglasses that I'm not going to be able to use much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in the winter, because I only got these in October, so there wasn't much.
Dennis Warman also had those frames in the 1980s.
Fuck's sake. But yeah, so I'm gonna use like the voucher in the new year. That's obviously like springtime and that, and then going into summer, I'll have a pair of sunglasses.
Condition and hairy palms are related.
Welcome to Ireland.
I don't have hair. I don't have hairy palms.
Yeah, they say you'll go blind doing that.
Yeah,
Just
that's
saying.
true.
I don't do it. Someone
There
else
seems
does
to
it.
be very intent on Peaky's wishes. So, Joyce, I'm getting.
I think only Shanti heard what I said there as well.
Oh, Nespresso. Nespresso's good.
But yeah. Story of my glasses, I suppose.
Yes, thank you.
It was
It's okay.
yes,
I
enthralling.
mine too.
I was enchanted by that story.
Josh, I will fight you.
Damn. Rude. It's okay, Peaky.
It's all right.
Yeah.
But,
So aggressive. It's his hormones. They're just all over the place. That's what it is.
The cycle of life, man.
Yeah, it happens.
It's just the way it goes. We all go through it. And now you are. And we're reliving it through you.
I don't want to be a real boy. I'm gonna go back to being a puppet.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Maybe. If it weren't for that monthly check that I get, his ass would be out. Just saying.
Everybody wants the puppy. It's okay, Josh.
so
You.
All my foster children.
has anybody?
You're my favorite foster kid, Peaky.
I'm going to ask this question, but I know Josh will know about the show anything because he's at work. But has anybody picked anything new up over the last week or so?
Miss Detty picked me up.
Wow.
Oh, Chris.
I'll see myself out in Shanghai.
I hope he finds you and punches you in the face because I'd pay to see.
Yeah, picked him up from the babysitters.
Yeah,
Peaky did.
daycare,
Lanes come from the side.
preschool.
More highs and stress, the more I realize he's.
It is. It is. It's so good. What?
Fugger!
Hey, Shabby.
Shabby!
What are you laughing at, asshole?
Shabby, you've missed an entertaining 40 minutes.
Thank you.
The stream has gone off the rails.
Never coming back here again.
No, you can come back, just not when I'm here.
She used up all the razors on her hobbit feet.
Admired.
I know. Among other things. Oh, well.
Look what you guys all started now.
Chris won't miss this one. So I'm assuming you picked something new up, Shan.
Yesterday, actually, I went to Barnes and Noble.
Oh, put you
No!
put you in the big screen.
What?
What?
You went to a barn?
A Barnes and Noble. It's a bookstore.
Oh, you got a Christmas bookmark.
Yeah, I got a Christmas bookmark.
Assholes.
Oh,
No, that's nice.
Put that away. Baz is going to be unavailable for the rest of the stream.
That's a great cover.
I need to find that cover.
Baz, no.
Harley Duke.
Baz, no, you're banned.
It's
Although
really
saying that,
beautiful.
Baz, I have seen a Joker figure that I want to get you.
It's really beautiful. I haven't
Yeah,
started.
it is. Oh, I
Why
love
is
the art. Black,
Yeah,
Why,
white,
the
and
why,
art
red.
why is it black, white, and
Yeah.
red?
because it's Harley Quinn, dipshit.
This is the colors of Harley. Damn. Jeez, Peaky.
Who? I only know Dr. Harleen Quinzel.
Oh wow. This was literally the last book left on the shelf that had anything to do with Harley Quinn.
I'm not surprised.
So I grabbed it.
Baz probably got it all.
I got this.
Oh,
That's
Death
a
in the
classic.
Family. Oh, that's such a great comic.
Doesn't Tiki know BBC's finished?
It's such a great one.
Yeah.
Death in the Family.
I mainly picked it up because I hate Robin, so
The animated they did an animated film on it from what I can remember. That was really good. Oh, The Long Halloween.
Well.
Isn't that what the new Batman
likes
film
them
was
long.
kind of based on?
And then this was given to me by my job.
You have a job?
Yes,
Oh, that's awesome.
I actually work.
Casting couches doesn't count as a job. That's just a hobby.
And I also picked up this, so
Oh my, I wonder what that is. Is that for the casting couches?
yes, that was my reward.
Mhm.
So that's all I got. And I got an apple.
Got to pay the bills somehow.
She earned it, yeah.
Yeah, I did. And I'm gonna thank John once again
Want to watch a movie?
for
Little
getting
Jeffrey
me these,
Dahmer,
which
yeah.
my mom
yeah.
is like super jealous about. So I got to talk to him about sending.
Rolando!
Rolando.
So, Mr. Peaky, have you got anything new in?
No.
No, I don't.
I've got no money I don't get paid till next week, so
Oh.
I've not been able to get anything.
I understand.
I'll just catch up with this chat and then I'll show you some goodies that I've picked up.
And this actually ties in, which I put on Twitter and stuff, but I didn't show it anywhere. But this ties into what Rick was showing yesterday on his stream, because I've never read it before. Yay!
Oh, nice.
My blue man. I love him. And yes, that is a Wizard of Oz bookmark.
Oh, it's another Christmas film.
Yeah, I can't agree with you on that one, Piggy.
Yeah.
Hey, they show it at Christmas over here.
They
Like,
do.
it's
It is true. They do show it at Christmas time.
It's usually on one of the channels at Christmas.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true.
I know BBC One over here is doing like over the weekend is doing like
Oh, speaking
Wallace and Gromit stuff. So how is Wallace and Gromit Christmassy?
Well, I'm going to counter Shanty's Harley Quinn with.
Yay!
I've been. It's kind of funny because I picked this up and it wasn't until I come here and it's like, oh shit, I've already got this one, but it's not. It's a different. It's a different one.
Have you seen the bendy figs you can get?
I was actually looking at them yesterday. I was kind of tempted on buying the Joker.
I saw him in HMV today. But no, there's a Batman figure that I want to get you. Joker figure that I want to get you.
But don't leave.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh, you got that one so cheap,
Oh,
too.
that's awesome.
I love you.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, it's a beautiful
I
box
know.
set. For
Nerf herder.
$3.99.
I was actually in game.
That's really cute. I love it.
Isn't
didn't-
that the scene where she calls him a nerf herder?
Sorry?
Isn't that the scene where she calls him a nerf herder?
Probably. But for £4, man, how can they leave that behind?
No,
Quite
no.
easily because it's
You
Star
have
Wars.
to pick it up. Are you kidding me?
But I was at the toy fair with my nephew at the weekend, and I managed to find Super Shredder, the nickel one.
Nice.
Ooh.
That's a beefy boy.
Yeah.
The big boy.
I'm a big boy.
Oh,
And we
really?
also found that at the toy fair as well. It's a little goofy character.
Cute.
I always love the Japanese packaging, though. It's so bright
Yeah,
and colorful and
yes.
exciting.
And then I've actually got two of these now, so one's going to be added to the carded collection. I'm going to have a loose version as well. That's the only reason I went in a game on Monday for was to get another one. Because I've got these down to $6.99 in the in-game.
Right.
And I've got this for the toy fair as well.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
That is difficult.
Shanty could cosplay.
I can't believe how good the actual card on this actually is, man. There's not one card's actually in good condition.
I demand a Shanty cosplay.
Huh. Not until I lose about 20 pounds.
You look fine the way you are.
But then I've been on.
That's what I say.
I showed off the Foot Soldier last week, so
Oh,
Aww.
Nice.
Raphael,
Oh.
my favorite turtle.
it's Leo as well.
Nice.
Leonardo.
And then try to find this.
Oh, nice.
Put this stuff on
That is awesome.
Sunday. Managed to find Gizmo.
Agreed.
Comes with his
bro.
Christmas and also comes with his little.
Gizmo,
Me-
go home.
Oh, go cute Gizmo.
I love Gizmo.
Oh, yeah.
And I found T-Bob.
I love my murders.
I saw in HMV. I saw Bib 14er.
No, but I found an unpainted version of this though, Shanty. So this is going to be a project for next year.
Is that going to be a custom Baz?
That'd be fun
Yup.
to paint.
It's going to be. I have an idea. I'm going to do like a Trapjaw style theme. So
Oh, that'd be
I need
cool.
to work out how to actually if I need to do a primer or whatever, or I can paint on top of it straight away. And while Dave was away, I asked him to pick me a few bits up. So I've been looking for this guy for a while. Dave managed to find it
Nice.
when he was
Yeah,
on
that's
his
right.
in the States.
The face looks creepy.
And I've also been looking for this Trapjaw as well. So Dave managed to find me one.
Very nice.
Yeah, I haven't been able to get into the new He-Man line like that. I like Origins.
I'm
and
just
the
I'm
Masterverse.
just a Trapjaw.
Yeah.
I still haven't watched any of the He-Man stuff on Netflix.
And I've been
No,
looking
that's a
for
good
this skate as well.
Awesome.
And as we know, it's usually a Target exclusive. So Dave managed to find me this as well.
I do
only
still
want it for this guy.
Oh yeah, for Kronos. Yeah.
Thingy, but I want Kronos.
I still want to get you the that Mega Bloks weapon, Baz.
And another purchase for game. I got Stinkor.
Stinkor. Nice.
And I know Rick's already showed this guy off, but
Oh,
managed to find him.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
I love Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
And the bonus.
Have you and
I've
Josh done
actually managed
the
to find
upside
him
down
away.
kiss?
What's it?
Have you and Josh done the upside down kiss?
Not yet.
So I found
Josh, what are you
her
doing?
in the wild. I was looking at. I can't remember who was showing this one off, but I wanted it. But getting her online she's expensive. hell.
I'm probably gonna get absolutely hunted down. But who is she?
She's from the extended universe. I can't remember if it was the game, it was one of the games, or if it was one of the books she was in, Chris.
Okay.
But I know she's quite a harder one to find.
So I still haven't watched Andor, and I still haven't watched Visions.
What? What are you waiting for?
Well, I watched Visions, but not Andor.
Oh, okay.
Another one of my favourite from Decepticons, Soundwave.
Oh,
Soundwave's classic.
Soundwave.
Soundwave, man. Yeah. Tesco's was selling these after like £2, so I picked up a couple of these, so I'm hoping I get a couple of decent ones in there. And then one for the entertainer.
Oh,
Nice.
I don't know if it's the same one that's in his first release. I don't know if there's anything different, but I want to get the blind guy as well, so he's got his partner kind of thing.
Yeah.
God, it's amazing how much you guys have.
Yeah, Baz has enough pickups this week for both of us. So
I know. Shit.
No, but I know you joined. I picked up a custom saber when I was at the toy fair as well.
Nice.
So,
I saw Obi-Wan's lightsaber in HMV today, like it was out of the box on display, and I wanted it.
yeah, I think it's like £200 for that one.
Yeah, I was I spotted it at the corner of my eye, and I was just drawn to it. I just kept staring at it.
That's what she said.
Ayo!
At 5.
But that's everything they knew. I didn't want to pick up too much just in case for Christmas time.
You didn't want to pick up
You
too
didn't
much.
want to pick up too much? I think you got plenty. What the hell?
Oh,
Good Lord.
some of it was from Dave. I did get other stuff from Dave, but I still need to go through the box.
Yeah.
But that's from like last weekend as well. That was from like last Saturday. The majority of the stuff was picked up.
You doubled up. I don't think I have anything else.
Oh, I forgot. I found this little guy at the toy fair as well.
Nice.
I love Alien.
It's a xenomorph.
I love this. They're so neat looking. And
Best
how-
of was is that if I see a bargain, I go for it.
yeah, you
That's
might
why
as
you're
well.
called Bargain Baz.
Yeah. You never know.
If I see something going
Uh,
cheap, I'm just
Do you know
like,
who knows?
Shadow.
The White Shadow knows.
let's see if this works for Dave.
Hey.
Hey, Dave. Oh.
Can't hear you, Dave.
No.
Nope.
Sorry, Dave. Poor thing.
You can just sign to us.
Oh, yeah.
I can't do that.
What?
Like, you can't do that?
No?
No.
Can you do this?
Yeah, obviously.
I don't know.
Sugar Daddy's skint.
What?
This day, I'm your sugar daddy.
arrow.
So
He's trying. I can't do
Hey, Rick. Merry
it.
Christmas.
There.
Hey, Brian. Poor Dave. Yes, I am. Yes, I am,
he's
Chris.
at work. Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka, Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka.
In a world of pure imagination.
Dark already. Hi, Rick.
He's a peaky harder face.
Are you going to take us to the projection room?
I'm gonna go mobile for a second.
Okay. Take us to the projection room.
No, don't take that. No, that's
No,
where
take us so they can see where the magic happens. Just don't use a black light.
I beg your pardon?
Don't use
I
a
want to
black
show you my parking lot.
Let's see. We can see up your
Oh,
nose.
look at this full face. Whew.
Oh my god.
Josh, you're hot enough to melt that ice.
And everywhere that it looks wet, it's not wet. It's just ice.
Oh my god.
And they still want you to be open?
Yeah. They keep telling me, well, the temperature is going to go up. It's going to get better. And I'm like, it doesn't matter. It's going to be dark. Like, whether the temperature goes up or not, if there's no solar radiation to melt the ice, it's not going to make a big difference unless it goes up drastically.
Basically, what
and
they're
it's only
saying,
going up like 3 degrees.
What they're saying, Josh, is they want you to go out there with mobile heaters and hair dryers and melt the ice.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Yeah.
This is the stairwell. I get the best acoustics here.
Uh-huh.
You ready for it? Yes!
Yes, queen!
Let's see. What's it? Where my shoulder is. Where all the candy and stuff is hidden. The cage.
I'd be in there all the time eating.
Let's see.
How are you not tempted to eat the candy?
After she dropped
This is where the magic happens here. Let's see.
What magic?
There's the
With who?
projector.
What's her name?
What's that hoe's name?
Is that where you go in to be alone with Shanty, is it?
Yeah, that's it.
Where? Across the country? Yeah, sure.
You got video calls.
Cool. That is so neat. No
An
black-
empty auditorium. Good times. It's exciting.
How many screens are there in your movie
10?
theater?
10 screens? Yeah.
It's a small theater.
Here's another. That's the projector.
How many?
Not super fancy.
How many in mine?
It's not as cool as it used to be when there was film everywhere.
Yeah.
Trying to think how many screens are in my theater.
I think the one
Just-
I go to is 24.
That's the our character. Jonathan says she's for the Old Republic MMO game.
I think there's about 10 in mine as well.
Takes it the secret switch.
Because mine's like a lot of cinemas, movie theaters over here in the UK. They're not like their own separate building. A lot of them are like kind of like built on the outside of like shopping centres and stuff.
Hey, Peaky, we're alone in the elevator.
Quick, press the emergency stop button. And I'll make that elevator move in ways you wouldn't know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy.
That's hot.
Shanty, go away for a second. I'm stealing your man.
Don't you dare, I will fight you.
Josh is mine, Shanty. You've got no hope here.
Oh, really?
For us.
We'll see about that.
Listen, the best way to please a man is by being a man yourself.
Concession.
Ooh.
Shanty, is the jackhammer still going from Rick's unboxing to Thorn?
Let me tell you, I looked it up
Popcorn.
and I am like so tempted to pull the trigger on buying that figure.
I beg your pardon. Oh yeah. But yeah,
Buying
Shanty,
what?
is that such a? If you do
Ed.
not record a video of it, because if the lightsaber video is anything to go by,
I can't post a video of me unboxing that 12-inch Thrawn. Are you crazy?
I beg your pardon.
That'll be
Jesus,
X-rated.
cool, man.
That's one of those private videos that she keeps in her collection.
You got it.
The ones that you also have access to,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
personal
Mhm.
Dropbox, you know.
Overwatch. Oh, that'd be good. Is this in one of the empty auditoriums where you get business done?
Yeah.
Do you jizz
Where-
on every single one of the seats?
But so no, this is the best part. Is my cleaning crew that's supposed to come after hours did not
Okay.
come after hours. So this is what I get to clean up before I can even open by myself. So yeah, apparently these guys, they snuck in some stuff.
Oh, we do that all the time over here.
Yeah, sorry, honey. I hate to break it to you, but I do the same thing.
Yeah, I hate to tell you, Josh, but everyone does it.
Matter of fact,
Yeah.
we don't sell any of this shit.
They all went to Walgreens before.
They literally did. The only thing that they bought a bucket. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well,
I know a few people who have their own personal bucket, but
they bought something.
Turn off that black light next time.
Next time.
I do the courtesy. I have to do like the good thing of whenever I like take my own food or drink in. If I ever like take my own food and snacks into the cinema, I take my rubbish with me. Like, I don't leave it for the staff
That's
to
nice
clean
of
it
you.
up. Yeah, well, you know, I was brought up with some kind of manners. I don't know where they went when I grew up, but
The heat is turning into.
I'll have an avatar background. There we go.
no, thank you. Can you move to a different background? I don't want to see
No,
that.
no.
crap.
You
Get
all
away
want to
from
see it.
Avatar.
I don't want to see that rubbish.
Stop it. I saw a poster for it in the mall today, and I flipped it off.
Oh, you don't like Avatar either?
No.
Yeah,
thank
it's, yeah.
Ugh.
The movie
I've
is very
heard-
long.
People are saying that it's good. Like, I heard a radio advertisement of like one of the greatest films this year. It's about Avatar, and I'm like, fucking Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness came out this year. What are you on about?
Oh, I cannot wait to see that movie.
Yeah.
Well,
I
Doctor
am
Strange is already out.
No, Megan. I'm totally watching when it
like-
comes out.
I'm kind of over the whole
Here's one for Peaky.
Avatar thing.
Ugh. What is
Super
that?
Mario
Oh,
Bros.
Mario Brothers? Yeah.
It's a go. I reckon I could do a better Mario voice than Chris Pratt.
I don't care. It looks awesome. And it's like a Mario Brothers fan's wet dream. I mean, it's got everything in it.
The only voices that I'm massively like I can't wait to hear more of is Charlie Day as Luigi. Because
Oh
Charlie Day is just
Charlie Day is
brilliant. No, you put Charlie Day in any film and he makes it like 10 times better.
Yeah.
And
Staff are more
Jack
concerned
Black as
about
Bowser.
peeing on the seat rather than bringing in your.
Oh my god.
Jonathan, shh. But yeah, no, Avatar. Like, I'm kind of done with Avatar. Like, it's 13 years too soon. Like, well, 13 years too late.
Wait,
Like,
I don't like the story about.
why take 13 years to release a sequel to a film that people have probably forgotten the plot about?
Yeah, I agree.
I forgot the plot of the first movie the moment I walked out the theater, so
Well, it's because it was forgettable.
it was.
All right, I get Avatar was in a sense of cinematography and the way films are made today. Avatar did kind of change things up, and they kind of like made a revolution in filmmaking. I get that, but it doesn't need sequels. The way they ended it, it didn't need sequels.
I also
And
don't
what
like
we've got what 3 more.
Yeah, supposedly they want to do
Yeah,
3 more after
He's
this.
already started. I read that he's already filmed shots.
Post-production has finished. Post-production is starting on 3. 4 they've partially filmed because they filmed 2 and 3 simultaneously.
Right.
4 they've started filming on, and 5 is in the writers' room. But why do we need do you know what? Number 3.
James Cameron being a dick. He's just.
Do you know what?
an idiot.
The only James Cameron films I'm a fan of is Terminator 1 and 2. Right? I don't like James Cameron as a director.
He's
really
just
don't.
a man with a small dick who's overcompensating with
Yes.
this stupidity, and that's all it
Yes.
is.
He wants to bring Terminator franchise back, apparently. It's like, no,
Oh, really?
leave it.
Just leave it
It-
alone.
like, Genesis shouldn't have even been made. Like, just leave Terminator. They should have left Terminator with Terminator 1 and 2. They shouldn't have. 3 wasn't needed.
Yeah.
And then with Genesis, they completely changed. They completely done over the past Terminator films.
I love
Like,
Dude, Where's the Car?
Just leave that. Just
Mhm.
don't bother with Avatar 3, 4, and 5. Just cancel them.
Yeah.
Right? I don't give a shit if the actors haven't been paid or not. They shouldn't have, even tried to get casted for the film. I just, James Cameron. Even Titanic isn't great.
You shut your mouth. I love Titanic.
No. I am
Fuck
British,
Titanic.
right? And Titanic was a British ship. I am not a fan of the film.
I love Titanic.
No, Titanic.
And
Titanic.
Rose can go to hell.
Titanic.
Well, that I agree with.
Titanic shouldn't Titanic kind of corrupted the history of the actual sinking of the ship. Because whenever you mention Titanic, people automatically think of the film. They don't think about the actual event.
It's true.
Jesus, Austin, do a 13-year-old get an opinion?
Yes, we do. When it's become something passionate,
to get.
I mean, you can have an opinion all day, but it just won't count.
Apparently.
But that's what I don't
Peaky,
like.
what do you think of the Lego release for next year?
I haven't seen many. The Jazz Club, I'm definitely going to get. Because it's a great modular building to go with my Bugle and Sanctum. So I'm definitely going to be getting that. There's a couple of new Lego mechs that I want to get because I collect the mechs and they're kind of sit in display on my cabinet. So I really want to get some more of those because they're quite fun to build as well. I think that's it. I think that's as much as I'm only really into the Marvel Lego and making my multiversal battle city scene. So I do want to get that Black Panther Lego bust though.
Oh, I saw that one. That was really pretty.
As much I don't have the room for it, but it just looks so cool.
I want all the Lego.
I want them to do more heads.
Yeah, I can always go for more heads.
We've got the
little head, a big head. It doesn't matter.
We've got the Iron Man. We've got the Iron Man head. We've got Venom. We've got Carnage. How about a Spider-Man one?
Spider-Man.
Or what else could they do? They could do a Ghost Rider one. That'd be very cool. Imagine a Ghost Rider. I know it would be literally like a flaming skull, but it'd still be a cool piece to have on display.
I want all the Batman Lego. That's all I want.
No,
you're overrated, Gilbert.
You're banned. You're banned from Batman Lego.
Peaky the film.
There wasn't even that much booby in it.
Come on. But Leo dies. That's great.
What they need to do is they need to do a Joker one and a Harley one, Chantal.
Shame DiCaprio didn't die in real life. I mean, what? Overrated actor. Not as hot as what people think he is.
I agree with that, actually.
Younger DiCaprio was hot. DiCaprio now isn't so hot. DiCaprio in Romeo and Juliet was
I love that movie.
I can remember watching that movie in English, in English class, because we were doing Shakespeare at the
It
time.
was a year ago.
No, it was like 16 years ago at this
You
point.
see, Jazz Club.
No, Jazz Club.
Yeah.
JAZZ.
The first rule of Jazz Club: never talk about Jazz Club.
Ah, shut up!
No. We're gonna talk
The
about this all
dogger
night.
wants a jazz club for his logo.
Now you have him saying it.
Connor's a Lego boy.
It's like where did Josh go? What are we looking at? Why am I looking at the air ducts? What is this?
I think it's pretty incredible film, to be honest.
No, I love Titanic. I'm sorry. I was.
It's not even that sad at the end. I was rooting for the iceberg.
Wow.
The iceberg is what did
I
it
was
for
also
me.
young when I saw it, and it was the first. I think it might have been the first PG-13 movie I saw. I think it was the first movie I saw that had any nudity in it, so it was just like a milestone movie for me.
You had a poor upbringing then if that was the first film you saw nudity in it.
Well, when did Titanic come out?
Peaky is what Peaky.
I'm going to say 90s.
I thought it was 98.
It's late 90s.
Titanic came out in 97. I mean, I was only 11 years old, so. And my parents were kind of strict.
I can remember the first 18 rated film that I watched.
Which was?
The Punisher. With Thomas Jane and what's his face? Names on the tip of my tongue.
No.
I can't. Thomas Jane played the Punisher.
Yeah. Help Peaky out.
Someone help me out because the name is on the tip of my tongue and I just can't.
Where did you go?
Sorry, I just finished getting yelled at by somebody that showed up because they bought advance tickets and we're not open. So.
Yes, I've got 2 dogs and a axolotl.
What are they even like? Why are people even going to the movies in these conditions? I don't
Brian's
There's
action
literally a car
figure
pulling
review.
up right now.
Huh?
Thank you.
Literally a car pulling up right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you. So Brian and Shadow it was John Travolta.
Oh my god!
John
Tell those people
Travolta.
to fuck off.
John Travolta played the mobster in it. That was a great film, The Punisher.
Smuggler's asking, do you have any pets, Mr.
I know,
Peaky?
I answered.
What?
I answered the question. Can you guys hear me?
I thought you were talking about something else.
No, Smuggler. I
hear
saw
you.
the question and I said,
Unfortunately.
I said, yeah, I've got 2 dogs and a axolotl.
Well, you would have had Steve, but Steve passed away, didn't he?
Steve.
Do you have to go?
Yeah.
Josh?
No,
Do
not.
you have to go?
Well,
I probably will need to soon, though.
that's not even, man. If you need to go, but it's stuck on the side of the
People
door.
suck. I wouldn't even like be going out anywhere in those conditions.
Imagine.
Nick, I'd pay to see you just in mud. Just forget
Oh,
DiCaprio, just you.
Numbers have.
I mean, about 4. How many's in a pack of Smarties nowadays? I am absolutely cream crackered.
Cameron's I would do the same. It's not jealousy. It's don't be knocking other directors and other movies. And you're putting out stuff that's not exactly like anything to write all about. That's what I can't stand is that he talks all this shit about Marvel and you essentially gave us something in line with a Marvel movie.
Yeah, he completely like ripped into Marvel CGI, didn't he?
He's a dick.
Sorry, but just because he like revolutionized filmmaking with the first Avatar doesn't give him the right to...
Someone sound?
Yeah, it's going from Josh, I think.
Is it? Hello?
Yeah, it's coming from
Yeah.
Josh.
Sorry, Josh.
Yeah, just because he like revolutionized some aspects of cinematography doesn't give him the right to shit into other filmmakers' stuff.
It's a weird place to stick it.
Really?
I know, like
we all know as fans that like the films that we've had recently from Marvel haven't been up to the same standards as
right.
what other,
No,
but
it's true.
a lot of those films were done during the pandemic where people were working from home and trying to like get us some kind of content out while we were stuck at home and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So phase 4 was a really hard phase to be rolled out because it started mid-pandemic. So if you think what Black Widow came out more or less in the pandemic because it had a Disney Plus release and not a theater release. So you think other films and the shows that were in pre-production during the time of the pandemic, stuff was going to get like, stuff wasn't going to get up. But Marvel have said that they've delayed 2 films so far of Phase 5 to make sure that the standards are up to what we as fans expect, which is
I'm just
which
I'm never gonna put James Cameron in the same category of a director like Steven Spielberg. You know, like
oh god
it's not
no. Spielberg is one of the greatest directors of all time.
I'm not gonna put him in there with Martin Scorsese or someone like Stanley Kubrick.
Yeah,
like I'm just like I don't think
Alfred Hitchcock films as well. Like I
I agree, John. Like no, this phase of Marvel like is just
yeah. Like it has been more or less been this phase. Like, all right, Doctor Strange's CGI was really good. I've got there's nothing I could pick out of Doctor Strange that was done wrong, because it would like I questioned when they announced Sam Raimi was going to direct Doctor Strange. I questioned it a little bit.
I was okay with it.
Oh yeah, I was okay with it. I was kind of like,
but I feel like there's stuff that got cut that was probably really essential to the movie.
Maybe
to be a little longer.
A lot of the time that isn't like the director's choosing, like especially with things like Marvel, like if it comes from the higher ups, if they want that.
Not only that, but it was called Multiverse of Madness. I didn't find there to be a lot going on about the multiverse.
So it's more or less.
Oh damn!
There was obviously we got to see some other universes when they were America Chavez and Strange was going through.
It was so quick though.
Also, it helped kick off what's going to be this next phase, which is this next saga, because it's now the multiverse saga.
Yeah.
Phase 4 up to, I think they said the end of phase 6 is the multiverse saga.
Yeah.
So we've had the Infinity Saga, which was phase 1, 2, and 3. This is the multiverse saga.
Mhm.
I'm hoping the next saga after this is going to be something like the Cosmic Saga.
I love Shang-Chi.
Because if they do a Cosmic Saga, they could make Galactus like the big bad.
I did. I love
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2.
So
That
like,
was good.
obviously we've got the big bad for this is going to be Kang.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it's looking
I
like.
honestly I can't wait for Ant-Man in February.
I can't wait. I love Ant-Man.
I think we're not going to get. I think, and like this is just a theory. We could see more than just one Kang variant. I'm hoping we get to see a fair few variants of Kang.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm also looking forward to Loki season 2.
Have you seen some of the images that he released for Loki series 2?
No, I'm trying actually to stay away from that. I really don't like
the images didn't give much away.
No, it's not even about that. I just like to be completely surprised. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fair enough. But like, and have you heard what's happening with Deadpool?
Maybe.
Miss Minutes is going to be in it.
Yes, I did hear that.
The TVA are rumored to have a massive
role. Yeah, they
amount. The TVA are going to be heavily in Deadpool.
Now, Evil Dead's so good. I love Evil Dead.
And I think they've confirmed that Owen Wilson's character is going to be in Deadpool as well. Yeah. But like, a lot of people have said that, like, how is this going to work with the whole like Wolverine being dead thing? I was like, my point is, like, we know Wolverine's going to be in the film. We don't know how long he's in the film.
Right.
We don't know how much of Hugh Jackman we're going to see as Wolverine. Like, we may only get 10 minutes.
Come into play, though.
You know, we may only get 10 minutes, or we may get him throughout the entire film. Like, we don't know what Hugh Jackman's. We don't know like what Ryan Reynolds said to Hugh Jackman to get him to play Wolverine again.
Yeah.
You know, because if you think about it, like, Hugh Jackman left the role of Wolverine on his own accord. Like, you know, Hugh Jackman's getting on a bit now. Like, what he's got to be in his 50s.
I think at this point, if not late 40s, late 40s, but no, I would venture he probably is in his 50s.
He's 54. Right, so
wow.
Yeah, he's mid 50s. So like, think of the strain that he puts on his body to play Wolverine. Yeah. Like, he has to get himself built massively for the role. Yeah.
That's what I figured.
They're not touching Logan. It'll be a different one. Okay, so it's going to be a Wolverine variant then. Okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
But again, we still don't know how much we're going to see. You know, it could be a cameo thing like they did in X-Men First Class, where he was sat at the bar and he told Charles and Eric to fuck off. You know, it could be a small cameo type role. You know.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to see what they're going to be doing with the whole mutants thing in the MCU going forward as well now.
Yeah, I know everyone's waiting for that.
Because they've confirmed that mutants exist in the MCU.
Mm-hmm.
So,
you know, 50s.
But he is, isn't he?
Who asked what the best film ever made is?
No, G-Force says, how dare you, peaky 50s.
Hugh Jackman is 54.
Hugh Jackman, I literally just searched it. Hugh Jackman's 54.
He is 54.
Hugh Jackman, peaky, I'd let him back. Break him.
So, Smuggler, what's the best film ever made? Do you know what? There's two. There's two that I'd cast that are like the best, and Schindler's List is one of them. Because don't get me wrong, like the true events that inspired the film are horrible,
right?
But the film captures everything brilliantly.
And the acting was
Spielberg did an amazing job, and it's Liam Neeson
Yeah.
in it, isn't it? Yeah, he did a
Yeah.
fantastic job in it.
Sir Ben Kingsley,
Yeah.
Ray
Like,
Fiennes, who is
everybody that was in Schindler's List done a perfect job. I could not pick out any flaws in
it
Schindler's.
is a
I haven't seen Schindler's List in since I was at school, so it was history that we
Yeah.
must have watched that at some point.
Have you seen
So that was a good 16 years ago, but it still holds up in my memory as one of the greatest films ever made.
Have you seen the trailer for Cocaine Bear?
yes. Yes.
Yes.
gotta watch it.
When they announced this, I thought, I didn't look it up or anything, but I thought to myself, wait, didn't I see a news article about this one time? Isn't it? It's based on something that actually happened, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
That's
It is.
wild. That's wild. It's completely wild. And another film. There's another film that it's not out yet, but there's another film I'm going to say that's probably going to take the title of best film of the year, and that's Barbie.
Barbie, really?
No, God, no. Joking. But if you want to watch someone who done a review of the Barbie trailer, go check it out on my channel.
Oh, nice way to.
It's on like 2,600 views.
My God.
Get it to 3,000.
Oh my God.
Yeah, 2,500 and something odd people have watched me react to the Barbie trailer.
Peaky is 13 and cut front circles as his.
And you know what? It was probably one of the
Barbie.
worst. Like, I put no.
How did we get here?
I put no effort into that video,
How did we
Shanti.
segue from Schindler's List to Cocaine Bear?
It was mentioned in the chat. It was mentioned. Cocaine Bear was mentioned in the chat. Like, what do you want me to do about it?
Oh my God. Good Lord.
I can't buy that peaky cut as I don't want to look seven.
Oh my goodness.
No. My opinion of the best film ever made is Schindler's List. I can't think of another film that beats it.
Yeah.
I did watch for the very first time this year Jojo Rabbit.
Oh.
I didn't know what do you know what? I was confused from beginning to end. I just did not know. Obviously I understood the plot, right? But I was just so like, I was like, what am I watching? I questioned what I was watching the scene where for 5 minutes they stood there saying Heil Hitler, and I'm like, what am I watching? Like, what? This scene is like 5 minutes long, and they're saying 2 words to each other constantly.
He's using it to cover his.
Listen, I know my hair is starting to recede. It's because I wear hats all the time.
Fired at you, Peaky.
Listen, I have a receding hairline because I wear hats all the time.
Or at least it looked like a sloth.
Yes,
it's a sloth. Thank you. Yes, who doesn't? They're so cute.
Sloths are amazing.
They are cute. They're adorable. I love them.
They are very cute. They look so sweet and innocent. But also, you look at if you look at their like nails, they can tear you to shreds.
Was stood at the store next to Peaky in real life. My guess is the place would be full.
Yeah, but who would they be phoned on? Would they be phoned on me, or would they be phoned on Shanti?
Oh,
probably on me.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. What's that woman stood next to that 13-year-old for? She's trying to abduct it. She's trying to abduct the 13-year-old.
You need some Johnson & Johnson.
Oh.
Hey, I use Head and Shoulders. How dare you? And I don't even have dandruff. Head and Shoulders. Head and Shoulders is amazing.
Oh, you peaky,
Oh,
you
boy.
definitely like you.
Thanks.
If anyone's on cocaine, bouncing around more than the car. What was the advice? If someone's on cocaine, bouncing around.
Aren't we all?
We're filled with the holiday spirit.
Peaky, you walk down the street alone and people call social service.
That only happened once, Nick. And I told you to keep that a secret.
Every time I look at Peaky, I just say different.
Want to watch a movie? I haven't even watched that Netflix show about Dharma.
There's ladies here. It's overexcited.
The ladies in the chat are all
There's only
fire.
one lady that gets me excited.
Oh, damn.
So, Baz, I don't know if you saw this. I think I showed it somewhere. I don't know because I'm on so many streams. But my mom and my dad were recently on vacation in North Carolina. And my mom, who's absolutely wonderful, she saw this and thought of me. And she was worried that I was going to have it, but I'm not much of a pop figure collector unless it's something very specific. But she got me this.
I know. I seen you post that. I seen the Twitter post of that. I need to try and find that.
It's adorable.
That's amazing. I don't like pops, but that's a really cool pop.
Yeah, I'm not huge on. I mean, like I said, if it's something very specific, I will. I'll pick it up. But I thought that was so cute. Peaky did this.
If it's anything to do with a Joker or a Harley, I'll pick it up. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter what it looks like. Night guys off to dream of
Bye,
peace.
Miss Daddy.
Good night, Mr. A. Baz, when I go into, I'm hopefully going to go to HMV next week when I get paid. I'll send you a picture of the Joker figure to see if you want it or not.
If it's the one I'm thinking about, I was looking at them today.
Is it the one that comes with the horse parts?
There was one I was looking at. It comes with the horse, and then there was like the.
That's the one that comes with the horse builder figure is the one I'm on about for you. It looks like a really cool Joker. I'll see if I can find it.
I think it's actually from when they done the animated one.
I can't help but read it as "sí" instead of "sigh." I just see the Spanish word "sí." Just speaking.
Does it work?
Hey,
Who is this?
it's Dave.
Oh, it is Dave. Okay, poor thing.
Sure, it's working.
Yay!
It's working at the moment anyway.
I don't know what I did then. So,
Big Basil, Merry Christmas.
This one, Baz.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is
took on you.
wicked.
Yeah, that's the one I want to get you.
He's got too much peaky. Leave him alone.
No, he needs more. He needs more Jokers.
I'm a
That's fine.
traitor to my own Cuban people. I can't even say that I'm conversationalist in Spanish. Like,
You're Cuban?
yes. Well, I'm of Cuban descent. My parents were born in Cuba. I was born in America.
I did not know that.
So that's my
Like
lineage.
Merry Christmas.
But I barely speak Spanish. I can curse you out in Spanish, but that's about as far as it goes.
Bastardo.
I can say a few things here and there, but there's no way.
I got Italian from Assassin's Creed 2.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's one way to go about it.
I didn't even know. I can't even remember half of it.
Night Kim.
Night Kim. Merry Christmas.
Thanks for leaving. Bye, ladies.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah. I could basically tell you to like go fuck your mother in Spanish.
Oh dear.
Oh, here he is. No, still no sound.
it working now?
It's
Yep.
working now.
Yeah, it's weird. It works when you turn the camera off.
I'm trying to think of what the problem is.
Yeah.
I've tried
Dave.
it. Now and I've tried ringing our friends for an hour.
See, when you've got your camera on just then, you were cutting in and out. Like I heard like every other letter. It was like you're talking in Morse code.
This way you can hear me, but the other way you can't.
Yeah.
Josh apologizes. His phone died, and an employee came in, and he had to scramble to get set up. So he said, "I'm very sorry." I thought Baz had dropped it from the stream because his phone was making.
No, I know his audio was like
Yeah,
there was feedback coming through his audio, but
in any case, his phone died, so he had to go.
So this way works, then if it does that.
When that comes on, it's like Morse code. It must be a silly thing.
Yeah.
what phone have you got, Dave?
Where did yours go? I needed Dave, your net connections is getting hammered.
It's weird.
I think I'm not very techie when it comes to phones, but I'm just trying to think. I had to watch a YouTube guide on how to repair my phone, so
Oh boy.
and that was replacing the back glass and the screen. I had to watch a YouTube on how to take it all apart.
The area on the roof.
So technically, do live streams until it's up, yeah. Peaky, time back as that up.
I heard peaky and that was it.
Yeah, me too.
I'm sorry, Dave. I don't know what the problem is because
When it's not working this way, I'm going to say you're not playing. You get that?
What?
Nope. It's just like every so often.
yeah, it's literally like someone is like doing Morse code, and instead of the beeps, it's Dave's voice.
Yes.
Mm.
Thanks.
We'll look at it.
Oh, we heard that.
I'm sorry, there's no other way of describing it. It's like it literally is like every other letter or every other word.
Yeah,
like you're cutting out that much, like we can barely hear a sentence.
Speaking Japanese then.
Do you have an iPhone? Is that what you're using?
Google.
No. Okay.
Is there anything else you're using like internet just in case it is a connection issue?
Nope. Everything else is up.
So it's not a connection issue then.
No.
If it was a connection issue, it would be because other devices are using the same amount of bandwidth than what you're using. So it's not that. Have you tried like turning your phone off and then turning it back on again? So like you're kind of like forced.
He's done that. He's been doing it all night, man.
He's been doing it all night.
Oh
Okay.
my god. Oh my.
Okay, so it's not.
So it's not that.
Has there been a recent update?
I was going to say, does it need some sort of an update? Welcome
sometimes,
now we're doing tech talk.
Sometimes.
Where's the kitty? Where's the kitty?
What's up?
Hey.
How are you all?
How's the kitty?
Sometimes
Oh, do you want to see him?
Yes, let me see.
Sometimes a software update can scramble firmware. I've had it a couple of times.
Look! Oh!
He's attacking me. He's attacking me. He's an
He's in the
asshole.
bed. He's in the bed.
Oh my goodness! Look how
He's a
cute.
butthole.
Oh my
Look.
God.
He's tiny. It's my baby.
Yeah.
Got to put him down. She's chewing me. Let's make this festive.
Hey!
Yeah.
He's ruining
What's
it
up?
with his stupid cap.
I do apologise, guys. I'm quite pissed. I'm not going to lie. I've been drinking all evening.
Typical.
Well, you got to do what you got to do, my peaky friend. All right, just see if I can get some light on it, so I don't look like Roseanne Barr on a drug binge. Do you know what I mean?
Mary.
Oh, Jesus.
Good Lord.
Oh my goodness! Bear with me. Let's get this Chromebook turned on. There we go. There we go. Look. Oh, and there's light.
Oh,
Baz.
what is that on the camera? Oh, it's only Nick.
It's only me. Thing is, Peaky, some say, although not traditionally, some say I'm handsome. I say they're lying, but it doesn't matter.
Nick,
I'm
you're
a
bored.
well, you know.
Oh.
The waiter
you're
at the
one-
Italian restaurant seemed to think so the other day, but he wasn't having any of it. Do you know what I mean? I was with my wife.
That didn't stop us the other night.
That's right, Brian.
Peaky, I bent you up like a pretzel, son. Let's not talk about it. It's like APD after dark, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
We're all after dark now. Yeah.
I mean, it does get dark around about 4 o'clock. So,
I mean,
So not to get accused of talking too much like one of the
What?
viewers the other week. Apologies for being a talker.
what? What'd
Yeah,
I
I
say?
know, right? Oh no,
Well,
no.
Although I will say those bitches on the View talk way too much. Like a bunch of cackling hens.
Oh dear. But anyway, how are we all? I don't, just want to. I pretty much. Peaky. I was sat here with Big Basil, who's actually called Pete, who comes to Echo with me, and we were laughing like kids. We were like, I tell you what, that kid's a good sport because he's getting fucking mullered in there, and you just took everything.
the trouble is though, like, nowadays I've got really thick skin, so stuff like that I just laugh it off now. And
Thing is,
I
mate,
I also know that like in here, like everyone is just having a laugh and a joke about. So like I just
100%. I work in building trade, right? And do a bit of building that manly. And that's every day. That's how we talk to each other all day. No one means anything by it. The only rules we have on site is you never go after someone's missus or kids. That'll get your teeth punched down the back of your throat. But everything else is completely fair game.
That's a good rule. In my family, the more we make fun of you, the more we like you. That's just the way we are. It's just a good ribbing. I mean, it just
good rimming.
Can handle it, and that you have a sense of humor, and that's what we like.
Here's the thing, Sue.
Talking about keeping it in the family, Shanty.
We make fun of everything. Even watching a commercial becomes a
I also love that I almost made Nick do a spit take right there.
But it's true.
The only spitting I'll get Nick to do.
Big Basil's left his watch here.
Ribbing.
Guess I'm a pimp now.
And not rimming.
A good
Nah,
See, even smugglers heard it.
I don't know what y'all are hearing.
I didn't realise how tiny Big Basil's wrists are. I can't do his watch up on my wrist. Literally, it's going to break my wrist. I best not try that.
Or you break your wrist or break the watch.
One or the other. But yeah, no. So, are we all looking forward to Christmas? Is everything all set? I tell you what, Josh was sexy AF tonight. Just to chuck that in there.
I'm looking forward to it being over.
Rimming, you sickles. Ribbing.
That's what we call it, a ribbing.
I'm looking forward to Christmas being over.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it's a bit different for us in our house because we got a little one, haven't we? And he's 8 and it's all magical.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got to say, though, sorry, Peaky, carry on.
Just working in retail just kind of diminishes the Christmas spirit because we see Christmas in July. Like we started seeing Christmas stock coming in July, so like it just desensitizes you with it. You just want it. You just want You just want December to be over and done with.
I worked 2 Christmases at Victoria's Secret, and let me tell you, it's insanity. It's absolute insanity.
I love how you got Victoria's Secret in there. Good. You
Well,
got
happy
Peaky all
Christmas,
excited
happy
again.
birthday.
Do you know what? I've been in a few Victoria's Secret shops.
I'm sure you have, you pervert.
I was
Why would
dating.
you-
I was dating someone at the time.
Sure.
Dating or
sure.
stalking? Dating or
Dating.
stalking? There is a very clear definition legally between the two.
Dating. Dating.
So she was happy for you to be in her company. There wasn't a piece of paper that said you had to be so many
No.
feet away. No.
There was
Right, okay,
no.
that's all
Nice
good.
they would give us during the holidays. I've had these for 10 years, more than 10 years, because I worked there a long time ago.
Wow.
But
But
I
you're-
love them. I still
You're
have
only
them.
50, you're only 15.
I wish.
Hey Shanti, like first thing I want to say is me and Pete, we were sat here and we were typing comments, and it was a game of can we get Shanti to laugh, and you laughed on 9 out of 10 of them, so that was good.
It's
like
quite,
that.
you know, it's quite
But-
easy to get Shanti to like crack a chuckle.
But I've completely sorry, Peaky. You jumped in there and I just lost my train of
Keep
thought. So
derailing Nick. Jesus.
it's fine.
No,
I mean, to be honest with you,
it makes a change from ragging, Nick.
Rude.
from what me
From ragging you.
railing me.
Yeah.
I think in this scenario, Peaky, that I would be the pitcher and you would be the catcher, son. I don't think it would go any other way.
You know what I love? That Baz is just here.
Baz is just like straight up being
You guys-
serious. Like I think he's
So guys,
sending Sai the
I'm
link
just
to
here
the
to click the
stream.
go live button.
And then there's
do the
us three
broadcast.
just absolutely ruining everything.
Well, what I love, right? So the other night, and I have to say, because most of the people in this chat were in my chat the other night. So first things first, I'm not promoting my channel, but if you were there, you know, and we had a Christmas stream, and thank you so much for coming along. And I said this on the USR stream as well. My channel's been going for 5 months, and the support I've had and the friends I've made has been absolutely incredible. Like real life friends, people I speak to daily, and people I meet up with in person.
That's
Fucking incredible, man.
I said this in the Monkey Lizard Army like Twitter group we've got, and it was after I posted that I've hit 250 subs and 30,000 views. But I've only been really doing YouTube for nearly 2 years now, really, in theory, but I've only been doing it full time for nearly a year. And the amount of support from everyone and all the friends that I've made doing this is literally like I can't believe it. Because like I at this point, if I didn't have like had all the support and making the channel and meeting everybody that I've met,
Yeah.
I don't think my channel would be doing so well as what it's doing at the moment.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
Uh,
true. I mean,
this
between
ti-
Lucky Lizard
this-
Army and the Red 5 network, which is my network, I mean, I've made so many friends, and I hope that they're
Yeah.
all lasting friendships because it's
this
a pleasure
this
getting to know each
time
one of you.
this time last year, I was on like 60 something subs,
Yeah.
and now I'm on 253.
Hi, Sai.
You okay?
I love that Wednesday Addams drawing. Oh my god.
Yeah. It's a great show, that, isn't it? It's been really good. I really liked it.
I loved it.
But yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but the other way. Take for instance, Sai. That way, fucking
Yeah, that
camera
way.
angles.
I know. I
Like, so Sai's been on 2 of my live streams now. Just jumps in, helps out, gets involved. Miss Detty's been incredible. Kim Gonick jumped on. Michael from Retro Blasting's been really helpful. My first stream I did, I had the pleasure of having Bob Breakin on from Palatoy. And I can't believe the support and that people have given. I haven't got that many subs. Do you know what I mean? I ain't no one special. These people coming on my channel, me and Sai said the other night, and he won't mind me saying, no one's gaining nothing coming on APD, so it's amazing that people want to like help out. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Which I think is really good.
I wanted to catch your stream the
I'll
other
be back in
night
a minute.
because I have work at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm usually in bed by like 9, half 9.
Yeah.
I mean, again, teenagers need a lot of sleep.
Be quiet, you.
Do you know what? When he's not putting acne cream on, or sleeping, or playing Xbox, what are you gonna do?
I'm working.
Peaky, I'm going to warn you now. I've got quite big arms and quite big wrists, and even those are worn out. So just take it easy. These things wear out, mate.
You only get a bucket and a half. You only get a bucket and a half. Just remember that.
Sounds like a Cadbury's advert.
Yeah.
Bucket and a half. That's it.
I'm actually going to have to drop off when Baz comes back.
What? No, you can't go.
I have to go to a friend's house, and then I have another stream at 8:30.
Yeah, I need to go. I need to go to bed soon. I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning.
Oh my
That's because you were crying with a wet nappy. That's no one's fault but your own.
That's because I had work.
Yes. The inverted commas. How are you today, Si, anyway?
We know what that means.
I'm all right. Finished all the Christmas shopping today. The lot's done. Thank you very much.
Nicely done.
Yeah, that's everything done now. I'm one of them. I'm a last minute shopper, me. But I can't get round to early Christmas shopping. I like it to be last minute and running around and it's Christmas.
This year was different because I was out of work for 3 weeks leading into December. But usually I keep an eye out what to get people throughout December, and then the weekend before Christmas is when I do all my shopping.
December.
So like it gives me like 3 weeks to like really think about what to get people, and kind of feed off ideas from other people of what to get certain people. My mum is the most difficult person to buy for because she doesn't give you any clues of what she wants. Like
you get her a gift card and say, here.
No, I got her this year. I got her 2 CDs. I got her.
Is your mum from 1992?
CDs. I was gonna say what?
No, she likes CDs. I got her the new George Ezra album and an Alfie Boe album because she quite likes Alfie Boe.
CDs. Oh my goodness.
So does she rock?
CDs,
does she rock you to sleep at night to Alfie Boe?
I have a record player and I have vinyls. So
You're gonna get her an 8-track next year? Like,
it's Shanty. It's like this.
I'm gonna get her
little Peaky.
Oh, I know. Get her a Victrola.
No, I'm gonna get her a Betamax next year.
A Betamax? There you go. No, if I find something in March that somebody would like for Christmas, I will buy it in March and hold it off to the side.
Do you find your mum's easy to buy for? Do you find your mum's easy to buy for? My mum is so easy to buy for.
No,
every year.
Mum's easy because she's as I said the other night, mum's and this isn't a derogatory thing, she's a proper council estate mum. So a bottle of whiskey and a pack of creme cigars, she's happy. Seriously, I ain't even fucking joking.
Good. No, nice.
I'd be happy with that.
I like simple.
Yeah. And Dad, he's a nightmare because you say to him, "What do you want, Dad?" I don't know. I don't know.
That's what my mum's like. Oh, I don't know, or I don't want anything. I was like, no, you're getting something.
Or a Nordstrom gift card.
I just love that my mum genuinely smoke. She does not all year round, but my mum will genuinely. She'll have a couple of whiskeys and she'll get out those little like pencil cigars and she'll have a cigar.
Badass.
So a story that came off my stream the other night, I'm not going to get too much into it, and I mentioned this, it's not a lie. She once punched a squatty and dropped him. My mum's nuts. She's great.
Why?
I see the apple didn't fall too far from the tree.
What are you saying?
What?
They
Do you
still
mean?
make them.
I know CDs. They still make those.
You've got to love it with your mums, haven't you? Yeah. Sorry, Si.
I'm just saying, I've not bought a CD for years. I remember when the internet came out and everybody was using LimeWire. And my younger brother used to say to me all the time, "Oh, once you get on LimeWire, you will never buy CDs again." And I was like, "Bollocks! I've got loads. I'll always buy CDs." But it was true. Remember LimeWire? All you had to do was put in any title; it would just come up, and you could download it. It was brilliant. Man.
Oh, I used
I
it all
love
the
it.
time.
Like,
I converted to FrostWire.
God, I sat there, made like loads of albums of all songs and everything I've ever wanted, and just
Oh, I would be up till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, just downloading, putting playlists
They were the good
together,
old days,
burning
Si.
CDs on
Yeah.
my. Oh God, yeah.
I can.
Good old days of MSN and all them days, MySpace and LimeWire.
oh,
See,
MSN.
we didn't have a PC at my house, but the whole time I was there because I moved out when I was. Oh, fuck me, I had a mortgage by the time I was 20. I moved out young, got with Carla, married her. We've been together best part of 20 years.
Wow.
So we sort of but I can remember my friend Jim. I would go around there and I bought this little MP3 player, and I don't know if it had a gigabyte on it then, perhaps.
Wow.
And he would literally just load songs on it for me. Like every couple of weeks I'd go around, and we were into the same shit. So I can remember that being such a revelation, because I had I had a Sony Discman which had like 40-second anti-skip on it or whatever it was. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I used to have to walk around with like my Limp Bizkit CD, my Linkin Park CD, all that shit.
Yeah.
I used to say all that anti-skip, but it never works. It used to always skip. It used to drive me crazy.
What used to drive me crazy was I was going out with some German girl who lived other side of the county from me, but fortunately enough I could get the train there. And I used to remember on the train ride, like I'd have to sort of hold the Discman so it could sort of, my arms would be a sort of shock absorber, because if you sat it on the fucking table, it was like, you know, you're there going, Limp Bizkit, take it to the
God, we've come such a long way.
You've got to admit, though, I mean, me, I've always been a lover of music, and when the CD came along, it was like sent from heaven, wasn't it? You could skip through it dead quick, you could pause it. It was just amazing how you could do it. So much better than a cassette.
Figure how long we've come. My dad, when I told him he could not believe that this phone has 27,000 pictures on it. I have 27,000 pictures on this phone dating back to 2012, plus over almost 6,000 songs.
You've not stored them on your laptop or anything, Chantal? You just keep them on your phone?
What?
You've not stored it on your laptop or anything? You just keep them on your phone?
They've just transferred from iPhone to iPhone. I recently was taking them off and saving them, and I want to get an external hard drive because I just don't need to have all these pictures on my phone. There's just so
talking about phones, right? This week, does anyone get technology rage? Because my wife's had to calm me down several times. Got this new phone, built-in 4K camera and all this shit I don't care about. There's there's two problems with it. It doesn't have an SD card slot anymore. Doesn't have an earphone jack. So they said I got these wireless Samsung things, right? That's all right. But I went to sit in my car the other day, thought, what do I fancy listening to? Fuck it, I'm going to put some, what was it, Incubus. I was fucking hankering for Incubus. I was going to listen to that on the way to my mum's house. Can't plug So I ordered a thing. I remembered I'd ordered a thing knowing about this, where you could plug the thing into the thing and you could do it. Got in the car. This USB device is not supported. Threw it out the window, seriously, because I tech rage. Oh, I was seething. See, technology, we've come so far with it. Like, we're so much better off than we were. But equally, I don't know about you guys, I'm resentful when it's changing again. It's like, I don't like clouds. I don't like not being able to plug earphones in. Yeah, we were just talking about a time when we had Discmans that would skip on the train. So I guess we're never happy, but
oh my God.
That's my little rant.
I love it all. I love any new stuff that comes along. I'm right onto it. I've
I
always been
love
one of them. I've always wanted to live in the future, and I've always wanted to live in the world of Tron and stuff like that. Me, I'm not really a fan of anything old or old-fashioned buildings or stuff like that. I like Metropolis. I like.
So I went for
You're the
lunch.
worst. Kelly is the worst with technology.
I met up with a friend the other day, and we went to a toy show, and he had his brother there, and I was like, "Oh, what do you do? What's your job, if you don't mind me asking?" Conversation. He's like, "Oh, so I'm like a project manager on the Oculus." I was like, "What, you mean that thing you put over your eyes and you can?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Shit, dude." So like, I'm blown away by that. Like, think back. Can you imagine if you went back 10 years ago, 20 years ago, when I met Carla? If you'd have said to me you could buy a thing you could pull over your eyes and watch porn on, well, not porn, but you could put. I meant it, yeah.
You meant
You
it.
meant,
Own it.
yeah, no, fair enough. I mean, it is what it is. I'm human. But can you imagine looking back, like if I went and said to myself at 18, 20 years, I'm nearly 40 now. So if I went back to my 20-year-old self and said, in 20 years' time, you're going to have a phone. It's going to have a camera on it which beats everything you've ever had, camcorder. It's going to have your whole music library on it. You're going to be able to surf the internet on it, watch pornography, do your banking, use it as a sat nav.
Watch pornography, do your banking. Brilliant. I love the way that comes in.
Right. So this is a true story. This is
Different
a
kind
true
of
story.
banking, that is.
When me and Carla had been together, we just bought our first house. I decided, this was before we had smartphones and shit. So I'm gonna buy a laptop because on a laptop everyone's on the internet. I want to do my stuff. And we go into the store and there's this little nerdy kid there. And he's like, "Oh, this laptop." I was getting really annoyed with him because I was like, I don't understand what you're saying, Mush. I don't fucking know. Anyway, he's waffling on, and I said, "Right, level with me, mate. I only want a laptop for banking and wanking. Can it do that? If it can do that, I'll buy it off you." My missus is there, like fucking digging me in the side, going, "You can't say that."
Whenever like my dad is
Two very
my mum and dad
important things.
whenever my mum and dad have had to like get new laptops, they always take me with them so I can idiot proof all the tech jargon that like the guys that work there.
You take it with them because you're not trusted to be left at home on your own. That's why you take it with them. If the fire's on, they can't put your peak on your own. You have to go.
So I'm not trusted when I go outside, let alone at home.
Well, before anyone tells any more stories, I actually have to. I have to
Have
leave.
a nice Christmas, Chantal.
Thank
I
you.
don't see you before.
Have a nice Christmas.
It
And,
was great finally being on a stream with you, Shanty.
Yes, very, very, very Merry Christmas.
And when I
come on your shows too.
When I send your prints off in January, I might stick your Wednesday admin print in it.
Oh, thank you.
So I'll send them off. Start the principal one. Send them out first week in Jan. So I'll put one in for you.
Anything that's dark and horror, and I love that stuff.
Well, I know you like
mean Peaky's bedroom. You literally described Peaky's bedroom, mate. Dark and horror.
Yes, a dungeon.
No, that's the other bedroom, Nick.
I noticed that as the evening's gone on, Peaky's got darker and darker.
I know, like he's about to disappear.
Of course.
I mean, he's already sat on 4 cushions to reach the microphone, but the light's going down with it.
Just a really quick reminder, if it's okay, Baz.
Go for
December 31st, Scarif After Dark, we are going to be doing a live stream, and it's an open stream, so everyone's invited. It's going to be 8 o'clock Eastern, So it'll be 2023 for all of you already.
Yeah,
But
it'd
you're
be
all welcome.
1 a.m. for us.
Yeah. So,
Oh,
Shanty,
well, that's
can I
handy.
ask?
That's all our stuff out of the way so we can watch yours, haven't it? That's handy. 1 o'clock.
Shanty, can I ask? I mean, my channel's tiny, but if you send me a link, can I promote it on my community page as well? Is that cool?
do whatever you want. Yes, absolutely. Message me on Instagram because
I'll
I'll forget because I'm stupid.
I'll try and make
What?
it. Chantal.
Message you like I normally do with the normal things, like, can I get this ring for anything else?
Okay. I forgot to send out that tweet. Look, I was looking at those rings yesterday, and I was going to send out a poll on Twitter because I was looking, and it really pisses me off that they only seem to sell that stuff for you fuckers, for you dudes. But anything that I looked for that was for women, in terms of like nerdy jewelry, it's either just really ugly or just really cheap. And I'm like, man, I want a Batman band. I would love a Harley Quinn.
Have you been on the Black Silk site?
What's that?
Have you been on the site Black Silk for women?
No.
Batman. There's a site called Black Silk, and it sells all Batman accessories for women. Some of the outfits.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm going to look
Black
this up.
Silk, it's called. If you just type in Black Silk Batman, it should pop up.
I'm going to look this up because it really bothered me that like the one band that they had on that website that Nerdist put up was a Wonder Woman wedding band, and that was it. Merry Christmas, everyone in the chat.
Bye, Shanty. Have a great one, mate.
Yeah,
Good chatting to you, mate.
Hope you and your family have a good Christmas.
Thank you. Bye, all.
See you later, Shanty.
And then,
it was a sausage fest.
Four Musketeers. Which one are you, Peaky? You D'Artagnan?
Yes.
They are. D'Artagnan. Because he likes to whip his sword about a lot.
Someone has to.
It's just a bit slim, though.
Have you been making any moves this week?
Have I been making any moves this week?
Yeah. Any love moves?
Nah.
No? Quite weak for you then this week, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have your parents got you a year pass to the soft play this year? Is that on the cards?
Not this year, no. Not since the incident. I'm not allowed back.
Yeah, well, if you piss yourself in the ball pond, then they're not going to be very impressed.
I don't trust him. He's a lot more darker than thinking.
I wanted to make it a swimming pool.
He's one of them. He's got one of them faces. You look at him, he looks like butter wouldn't melt, but he's fucking dark in him. There's something dark about him.
I'll tell you what, if we bleach his hair blonde, I reckon we could...
Sorry, the dark thing is just the emptiness where my heart should be.
Well, you know what? I'm going to bleach your hair blonde and pimp you to Nestle. I think you're the next Milky Bar kid. I really do.
Nick, funny thing you should say that is I've already had blonde hair.
Oh God! But you weren't trying to be Eminem, were you?
No, I went through a really bad breakup, and I kind of like broke down completely, mentally and physically, and to kind of like try and be someone different, I dyed my hair blonde, and with the blonde hair, I went and got hairspray that was coloured. And every day I would spray my hair a different colour. So one day it'd be red, one day it'd be blue, one day it'd be green. Then I'd go like walk into work and it'd be blonde, and then it'd be red again.
See, this is where I did it wrong. When I had a bad breakup when I was a sort of teen, early adult before I met Carla, I just went out to see how many STIs I could get. But I mean, if that worked for you with the hair colour, that's happy days.
I didn't know who I was after it.
I'm quite surprised he's still got his fucking hair with all that bleaching.
According to Kim Gonick earlier, he's got a receding hairline, so perhaps it did have negative effects.
It is going.
Well, you're getting to the age of 30 now, Peaky. It doesn't last forever, kid.
Peaky, nearly 39 years old, full head of hair.
Yeah.
Boom.
Well, I wear hats all the time.
That's it. That's when they'll start thinking if you wear hats all the time.
Yeah, I like the only time I don't wear a hat usually is when I'm at work.
I think it does have an effect though, because I used to ride a motorbike every day. I've shaved my beard out here, but I struggle to grow. I've got like on each side of my cheek, I've got like a bare patch where my motorbike helmet used to rub on my face.
Hmm. Oh
So-
yeah, so with like hats and stuff, is it completely wears down any like hair, like the roots and everything. So yeah.
Yeah,
Oh well.
yeah. I wore Speedos for years and I'm still hairy as a forest down there. What can I say?
So what you all do for Christmas? You'll have people round and stuff for Christmas. Are you going places for Christmas Day or like you, Peaky? Do you have your house full of stuff? People come to yours.
Yeah, my sister, my nephew, niece, and my sister's partner come up. And we kind of like there's 7 of us around the Christmas table this year.
He's
I'm
done
not
all the
laughing at
cooking.
you, I'm laughing at Connor.
Huh?
Is your mum doing all the cooking?
Yeah, Mum does the Christmas cooking. So like what we do is my sister comes up for about 10ish. Yeah, my sister comes up about 10 o'clock. We then do all the present opening and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then we have the Christmas dinner. We have at about 1 o'clock, and then we'll like sit, chat, that the normal family thing. They go kind of about.
Scotland, I think. Sorry, Pete. I was just saying. I think Scotland's like us, isn't it, Baz? Where we have our dinner about 3 because we're always in the pub from about 12 till 3, aren't we? I think Blackpool's like Scotland for that. We have it about 3, 4 o'clock so we can hit the pub before it shuts at 3.
Then like they go between 5 and 6, and then it's just kind of crash on the sofa because you've eaten your body weight in food. And
So this year's going to be. So last year, I'm not saying this to bring it to a downer. Last year we'd just lost Carla's nan. We were very close to, she'd been there every year, and everyone had just had COVID. So it was a bit of a weird year last year because we were all fucked, and it was strange not having Dot there. But this year we're going up there again. We'll go up there for about 12 o'clock. We'll have lunch about 1. Do all the present thing till about 4 o'clock. Then me and Carla will come home with Jax. But Boxing Day, we'll go to my sister's house for 12, and she does like a full spread. And that's when I get, because I've got 4 sisters, so I'll see all my sisters, I'll see Mum, I'll see Dad, I'll see all my nieces. Got lots of nieces and nephews, tons of them. We spread out. We're like a fucking plague, my family. We're all over the place. And that's what we do. So we used to nip to the pub, but we live in a village. Village pub's gone. Thing is with that is now it's like a 20-mile round trip to either other pub. Do you know what I mean? So you just tend to have a couple of beers at home. So I would imagine by about 3 o'clock Christmas Day, I won't be steaming, but I'll be merry. And then we'll go home about 4. I'll fall asleep till about 6. The kid will get all excited. We'll watch something on TV. And that's pretty much Christmas for us now. But I kind of like it because now the boy's old enough to. Do you know what I mean? I know lots of people enjoy Christmas as an adult, but it is better when there's kids about because you can sort of lose yourself in the whole.
Christmas, isn't it? Yeah, it only felt like Christmas for me as an adult when I go round to our kids' house and all the kids were there. And they were all, every time, like my younger brother Jamie. You go to his house, and it felt just like our house at Christmas when we were kids. Same at Shabby's house, you got to his house, exactly the same. And when, like me, we don't have any children here or anything like that, and that magic side of it is gone because you don't seem to make half the fuss like you do when there's kids involved. You know what I mean? You don't.
That's kind of like now, because my niece is 15 and my nephew's 13.
Sorry, I'm not interrupting. I can hear you. I just need to nip off for a second, but I can still.
So yeah, because my niece is now 15 and my nephew's 14, they're kind of like grown out of the kid stuff. basically. So like, you know, like buying stuff for my niece, I like, because I'm the youngest in, obviously, out of my sisters. So I never really had to do with the whole like girls growing up kind of thing. And when it came to like buying my niece a Christmas present, or even when it comes to when it comes to her birthday as well, I've got no idea what to get a teenage girl, because my niece doesn't wear makeup really. I don't think she owns any makeup. Like, she just doesn't wear it. So like trying to like, I don't know what girls like because you know, girls my age are different. Like, you know, I can sort that out quite easily. But I don't know what teenage girls are into. I don't know what kids are. I don't know what anyone's into nowadays, like that age. You
No.
know. And we
But
was
that's
in
why the gift voucher was invented. That's why the gift voucher was
yeah.
invented.
Usually it's gift vouchers, but my niece has like a massive Lego and Stitch obsession. Like, she loves Lego and Stitch. And I was
Yeah.
in Primark one day, and they had like a Stitch pillow type cushion type thing. It was like £6, and I saw it, and I was like, "Oh, she'll like that." And my mum saw it in my basket. She was like, "Who's that for?" I was like, "Oh, it's for Willow for Christmas." And she went, "Oh yeah, she'll like that." And I'm like, yeah, she probably will. You know, but
Yeah.
like my nephew, he's 13, and he's terrible. He doesn't tell people what he wants. Like, you have to try and play mind games and try and guess what he's thinking. Like, he's a miserable sod, basically. No, he don't talk to anyone. He won't even like say hello or anything to anybody. Fucking miserable. He needs to get his act together.
Thing. I would say, sorry to off topic, but for 1 p.m. for Chantal show, that'd be quite easy to make on New Year's Eve. Do you know what I mean? Because clock's passed, it's gone 1 o'clock.
Yeah,
It'd be quite easy to make that one.
I'm looking forward to that one. I'll be there for that.
We watch the show often, but it's 2:30 in the morning, 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock starts. Do you know what I mean? They just, by the time you start watching, within an hour, you're falling asleep.
Yeah.
Not because of anything, because it's on so late in the morning.
But yeah, because I didn't know what to get my nephew, considering he's 13, I got him a Lynx gift set. I was like,
yeah, but that's good because teenagers are smelly little bastards. That's what I buy my nephews.
Well, that's exactly what I used to. Well, like, as soon as I turned 13, and like up until like I was about 16, that's all I would get is just like gift sets. I was like, fuck it. Like,
but
that's
Chris,
what
where you work, Chris, there's loads. You get loads of ideas for gifts and stuff where you work. Because every aisle is like a gift in at this time of year.
I tell you what, I did buy the Lynx. I did buy the Lynx gift set from my place.
I'll tell you what.
I'll be honest with you, right? Sorry,
a couple of these black cups, and they were Batman cups, and they had like these socks in them. But the sticker, like the transfer on the front, was like a reflective Batman sign in gold. And I love this cup. And I smashed it last year, and I was gutted. And I went today, and I was doing a bit of shopping, waiting to where Peaky works, and they were there again. They've got a restock of them, so I thought, oh, brilliant. So
yeah, I know the one you're on about.
See, the thing is, for me, my I've still got younger nieces and nephews, but the first two, who, you know, my older sister, she was the first one to have kids and everything. Her oldest two now are 18 and 20.
And
I used to have sorry, one moment. Don't down a load of Coke and then go to speak. Sorry, I had to mute myself then. I used to find it weird, but now I'm looking forward to Boxing Day because we'll all sit there and we'll have a drink together now. Do you know what I mean? And I'm just crazy Uncle Nick. What's crazy Uncle Nick gonna say? What's he gonna do? I mean, I'll give you an example. My nieces still give me legendary status because I went in when Lily turned 18 a couple of months ago. My sister's had her eyebrows tattooed on, this craze they do, and I walked in and I said, fuck me, what have you done? Why have you underlined your forehead? And my nieces were just like, boom, legend. But that's how me and my family are. Do you know what I mean? It's just solid piss taking. But I quite enjoy the fact now, because you got the younger ones, but then Finn and Dill, that I mean, they're like 15 and 13 now, so that they're getting a bit older. So then there's Bronte, she's 12. But they do grow up, and so Jack's my boy is the youngest of the kids, the the next sort of generation of kids. And I love seeing it because they're all so good with him, because he is younger. He's not. He is younger, he's a little boy, but I love it because you see, the two teenage boys, they make an effort with Jax. The girls make an effort with him. And I can sit back and have a drink with Lucy now, who's 20. She's a trainee nurse. She's a nurse in like a year's time. Do you know what I mean? My little niece, my little baby niece.
Yeah.
But I like, I don't know, do any of you do that? You sit back, sometimes it's just sitting back and watching the kids. Do you know what I mean? Not in a weird, but like you just sit back and you.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of the
just
same
seeing
thing.
They're growing up and you can't stop it. You've just got to embrace it and let them do their thing because they're young and mentally stupid like we were,
I've done the exact same thing at like family gatherings, and like I'm the youngest out of like my cousins, because my cousins are all in their they've got to be in their 40s now. So like I'm really the youngest out of my cousins. And they used to be this. It's like the same. Like I was the kid at one point, and now I'm sitting there with them, watching their kids kind of like mess about and stuff. And it's like I'm now sat at the I'm basically now sat at the adult table with the adults. Right.
Really? Are you? Are you sure you've not got a booster seat?
No, I haven't. And, a lot of the time, like sometimes they have said like, "That used to be you." I was like, "Yeah, I know." Like now, I'm sat here with a pint in my hand.
I bet your nephew's
a pint of blackcurrant. Sorry, sire. Didn't mean to talk over you there, mate.
No, right. I was saying to Baz, I bet your nephew's looking forward to Christmas.
Oh, he fucking is. You can Christmas Day. He's going to go fucking. He's going to go mental with all the He-Man stuff that between me and my sister, and that's bottom.
Loads of He-Man. Is that what he's into, He-Man?
He's recently he's got the last 6 months. That's all he's wanted is He-Man.
What Mark says though, you collecting the great figures to collect though, aren't they? Especially because they're like playable for kids. These ones, aren't they?
He's been watching the new kiddie version one, but he watches the original one with me.
Yeah.
And my sister's blaming me for this obsession this year because I've got a load of the He-Man stuff, and I think when he comes in here and he sees them, it's like I want that as well.
So, think about it, Baz. He'll go in your room. It'll blow his little mind. All them toys and they're all in boxes. It'll blow his mind. He'll be like, well, just let me have them. You don't need them.
That's basically what he says. He goes, you don't play with them, so I can have them. And it's like, no, it doesn't work like that.
Here, Baz, on your shelf, I could play with them.
There is one present I got for him for his Christmas, and my sister will probably kill me for it. But I went and got him the power sword, but it's the one that makes all the noises, and when you move it, it's like a motion sensor one. It's like the bigger version. And I did say it because I have bought it, but she says, if you get pissed off, you can just take the batteries out. She says, pissed off. She said, I'll stick up your fucking arse if it's fucking one of those.
Why did you buy him that? Why did you buy him
I'm going to
call it. We were in the entertainer site last weekend, the weekend before, and he's seen it on the shelf, and he's he's doing that and saying I have the power and everything in the middle of the fucking store, embarrassing the shit out of me. And then the following week that I was off, I went back to entertainer and fucking bought it for him because he had that much fucking fun. And my sister's like, I better not make all these noises and do all that because she got my guitar thing a couple of years back, and the thing is, this thing is so annoying that she eventually ended up taking the batteries out it. Oh, God.
But you see, that always comes around. That will always come around because I used to buy my nieces and nephews fucking noisy, annoying toys.
Yeah.
And do you know what my sisters do now for my boy?
Hey,
It comes around, man.
Getting my younger brother that I was going to get my youngest niece for her birth because it was her birthday yesterday. And I says to him, goes, I've got, by the way, I says, I've got a drum kit for them, drum set for her. And he says, you better fucking know of. And he was dreading yesterday me coming up. He was expecting this big box, but it was just a little. I says, I'm say that to you, but I says, don't take me. I says that might be a Christmas present for next year.
I'm calling it a night because I've been up since 4 o'clock.
Well, we've done 2.5 hours, so we'll probably end up calling it a night anyway.
I need to go to bed.
All right, dude. You go and get your formula and get yourself settled in.
All right, have a good
Christmas before, yeah. All the best
have a good Christmas, guys. And,
same here, Chris.
There probably won't be a video on my channel until next week because obviously Christmas Eve tomorrow. I don't want to post on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. So it probably won't be till like Tuesday or Wednesday that there'll be any new content on the channel. Like wind down from Christmas. But yeah, night all.
Take care, Chris.
Everyone in the chat.
See you, Chris. See you, Pete.
See you later.
Bye, mate.
Yeah, you have gone over tonight, haven't you, Baz? Nearly half an hour.
Right. Well, when you
Friday, did you prefer it on a Friday at 10 than you do Thursdays, or is this going to be a regular thing for you? You're going to take it back to Thursdays?
No, it'll be Thursday. It was just tonight. It was just I was wanting to get Shani and Josh on there, and they were basically meant to be off today.
Yeah.
So it kind of was better for Chantal. Josh was meant to be off, but Josh ended up having to get called into work, kind of thing. So I did think that, but I always try to do a live stream to suit you guys as well. I mean, if it's better doing it for a Friday, because I mean, a lot of folk work on the Friday morning, so doing it on a Thursday, if you want to do a later one, you can't really, and it helps with our American friends as well, doing it on a Friday, so it's going into the weekend and they're not worrying about work and all that. But
no, it's all good. I get it.
I've enjoyed all these live streams this year so far, having you guys on and meeting amazing people.
How many have you done now, Baz? You've done a few.
I think this is like first started doing it at the beginning. Yeah, I think we've done about 43 or 44 live streams.
Blimey.
Just the shit to me, isn't it? About Dave's playing up like that. He was playing up like mad, wasn't it? He wasn't getting in, was he?
I got to be fair though. You sent me the link probably a good half hour, 40 minutes before I came in, and I was struggling like hell to get in. And then I had to, in the end, I ended up rebooting my phone and rebooting my router, and then I managed to get in. Don't know what was going on.
See, it's kind of weird. Is that Dave was trying. I phoned him before. I phoned him at 5 o'clock just to say thanks for the stuff that he picked up for us that I asked him for, and everything was working fine then. And then all of a sudden, when he went on to Tez's one, at the beginning it wouldn't work, and then it worked, and then it didn't work. And for like 9 o'clock, I would try to help him out, try to get it fixed. But 1 minute it was working, and then it would just be like a muffling sound. So I don't know what was going on with him the night, but
yeah, it's playing up.
It's frustrating. I mean, I must admit, the other night, in the day before my stream, we'd had a few. The internet had crashed out a couple of times, and I reset the router, and I was really panicking to the point of like I said to Carla, I was like, if this doesn't get any better, I'm going to drive to mum and dad's house, which is like 20 miles away, because the thing is, it's planned. Do you know what I mean? I had guests and everything. Like I needed to do. I couldn't. You can't. That was it. It was like that was 0 hour for a Christmas stream
like
for me.
Everybody's fear when you're doing the live streams is that everything could be working up bra until that day, and then all of a sudden your internet decides to be a twat.
Well, one of the things I've had to do on a boring side is the first ever stream I did was on my Chromebook. Fucking useless. I do it all on my phone now. My Chromebook is just there if I want to do the present thing where you bring up a web page. But everything else is done on my phone because for whatever reason, my phone, you wouldn't think it, but my phone is more powerful than my Chromebook. So, and I've had no problems since, which is good.
Hey, Greedo.
Greedo and a Speedo. Carl, I wish you had that video, Baz.
That video that Slash plays.
When you all went to hop on a live stream.
I can't stop downloading it though. What if the internet goes down? Then I need that. I need that stored up material. So I live in the arse end of nowhere.
I just listen to Peaky Arrow. If I need any porn, I just listen to him. He's in it for the night, isn't he?
I tell you what, that boy has brought up the sales of Kleenex and lubrication by 774%. I believe I read the other day.
I like lads like him that can have a laugh and take it on the chin.
Oh,
I always say
top lad.
No, he gets cried worse than that in the Discord, man. The things we say on Discord,
well, it's not bad for it. He knows people don't mean it. You know, I always think if you can take it on the chin, I mean, don't give it if you can't take it. I always say that. You know, be willing, if people start on you, be willing to accept it. Have a laugh about it. It's a laugh. You know, nobody means anything disrespectful or hurtful or anything like that. You know.
Daddy got me with one the other night. I think I was on your stream. I picked up Billy the kitten and he bit me. And Daddy put, Nick's not the pussy whisperer he thinks he is. Like, owned. Like I
think that was last. Was that not last week? Or the
might
week
have been. But I said it's exactly that. I dish it out, but believe you me, I can take it just as well. It's not an issue. If
prime example to you for how the community works, isn't she? Really, because she's come in, she's quite new to everybody. But everyone has to laugh. They don't, you know what I mean?
I mean, I've known her for ages, and she's slotted in brilliantly. You know, which is good.
Yeah. We need to get her on this one at some point next year.
I'm sure you'll get her on at some point, mate. I'm sure you will.
If you get Nick with her, she'll come on. If Nick comes on, if she's got a pal on with her, she'll come on.
Right.
Well, me or you, Si, either. She'll be comfortable with it.
I think the thing is with Dave, she told me a few times she always feels a lot more comfortable when Nick's on. You know what I mean? She's got a mate with her and everything that she's known a long time, and you can understand it. Like it goes back to what I said. She's new to all this. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I've been following this lot for 3 years now, but it's only really been this past couple of months that I've dipped into live streams, and even then I've said I'm retiring from them. Do you know what I mean? It's not for me. I'm not very good at doing it. There's no way I could like host my own or anything like what you boys do. Do you know what I mean? And I wouldn't stick to it if I did. So
yeah, but you say that, but I'm not a very good host. I know I'm not, but you just go with the flow. And the thing is, it's not always about being a host. It's about the reason I invite you on is because you've always got something to add, and that's what you need. You need someone who can add something to the conversation.
I wouldn't come on a live stream and not give an opinion or just keep there quiet and stuff. But I mean, I think for this, you've got to enjoy it. You've got to have a passion to do it. You've got to want to do it. You've got to look forward to doing it. You can't afford to be like me, where I'd be like, oh, I can't be asked. Oh, I'll do it next week. Oh, I'll do. Do you know what I mean? That's what I generally would be like that, me. Do you know what I mean? I know I would. I had a YouTube channel, 2010. It was called Obi-Wan Size 75. And me and my mate Dill, we had about 190 odd videos on the channel. And it was always about art and graffiti and all art around the field and stuff. And it just, after a bit, I just thought, I can't do this. You know, I put tour videos up. We did all sorts. I had artists in chatting. But I just took every video down and just stripped it off. It just wasn't for me, you know. So I knew back then. I don't mind this because this is the lazy side of it. All I have to do is park my fat ass down and just do a bit of chatting. You know what I mean? Whereas the rest of you have to do a bit of working and all that, don't you? So,
well, it's like the thing which I I guess if you don't do live streams, you don't know. But I mean, I do enjoy doing a live stream, but I don't think there was any less than 15 odd hours prep for that Christmas one or the one before. Because by the time I edit the videos together for the intro, the videos for the commercials, I get the quiz together, you research the quiz, you write up all the cards, you program them all in. And before you know it, you're looking, you're like, shit, I've been working on this for 3 nights now. You get home and then and you do all the work and it's over and done in like 2.5 hours and you thoroughly enjoy it, but you're like, shit, there's a hell of a lot of work that goes in to putting out 2.5 hours worth of work. But that's like Baz will tell you, if you do a YouTube video, you put out a 10-minute video, how much work goes into that video? By the time you edit it, you write it, you film it, you do everything. I mean, a 10-minute video can take hours upon hours upon hours to do.
And
the last,
I couldn't find them sort of hours, even if I wanted to. Do you know what I mean? That's the thing. You've got to have a real interest in doing this and a real go for it. You know, you can't just come on and wing it. Do you know what I mean? Just be like, oh, just, you know, if you didn't have an interest and you didn't have like basically a love for what you do, you know, I can understand why people make them, and I'm glad they do. Obviously, it gives me stuff to watch and talk about. But,
so I scripted. Sorry.
And another thing as well, I've been so lazy this year. I have been, I mean, shockingly lazy. I was supposed to launch my business in the summer, didn't do it. Then I said, right, that's it, launch it in October, get the Halloween t-shirts all ready to go, blah, blah, blah. Didn't do it again. Then I said to myself, right, this Christmas, full launch, get a couple out for this Christmas, not done it again. So I've really had to have a word with myself really these past few months and say, right, this, you know what I mean? This wants shaking up and doing. This is the whole plan. This is a whole plan of me being like off and everything. So come January, it is 100% launched. Mangafandango.com will be launched. That's why I'm trying to stay away from live streams and stuff for the sake of, I just won't have the time, but I've got to put my energy now into this. I've got to do it. Do you know what I mean?
That makes perfect sense. I mean, I scripted a video the other day, my first video in 2023. It's not a toy video. It's pop culture and it's relevant to toys, but it's, well, I guess it's what they call a thought piece. And I scripted that the other day, and it's 3 A4 pages, which you would think only translates to 3 minutes. But by the time you intersplice everything with it, but I wrote that, and then I read it to, actually, I phoned up Luke Reynolds and I read it to him, and he was like, yep, all flows good, man. And then I handed it to Carla, and she did all the grammar and punctuation, helped me break it up so I could record it and read it right. And then I'm like, so that's the script done. I've also, between the script, got all the notes of all the little bits of B-roll I want to insert into that. So I've then got to get all the B-roll together. I've got to film all those bits. When you get all those little individual bits into your editor, you've then got to splice it together. You've got to add the audio tracks, and I don't mind doing it because when I can actually sit down and do it, and I've got time to do it, I enjoy it. Because you start with a blank page, essentially, like anything, and you're building it up. But that, I mean, that's the first video for next year is probably already taken 4 hours to do. That's just the script inside of it. By the time you film the B-roll, by the time you film any on-camera stuff, I'm gonna have to ask a couple of people to come in and give their opinion on things. So and then you edit that, and it just, I don't know. I mean, I do it because I enjoy it, but I would say to anyone coming into YouTube, do it. Definitely do it. It's fun. If it's what you want to do it. But
100%, Nick. I'm not knocking it. It's given my brother went away.
It's time consuming.
Friends and all that, and all his brothers and stuff. And he didn't really have many people when he moved to America. Yes, he had Jen's side of the family and stuff, but there was no Mark's. You know what Shabby's like. He likes camaraderie with lads. He likes the laugh with fellas. He just always has done. So when he moved, basically, I think in a sense Mark needed this a lot, you know, as well as joining the community. I think it was nice for him to get involved back with people, talk about things he collected himself. Because to be fair, if it wasn't for Shabby, I would not know about this. I wouldn't be involved in it all. And it was Mark that said, come and watch these lads. Say, I'm doing a new stream. I'm going to be doing this. Come and watch this. And he points me in the directions of everybody you can think of, VTR, Luke Reynolds, all of them. So I can only thank my twin brother for introducing me basically to everybody, do you know?
Well, all those guys jump-started me. I went on as a guest to someone who collected Action Man. But so I've got a massive, that's why I went on the USR stream tonight and thanked them all. But this thought piece, I'll call it a thought piece I've written. I mean, that is absolutely bad. So pre-pandemic, my whole time, everything was consumed with my band. My spare time was practicing or gigging. That's what I did. Played bass a lot. I mean, there was never a weekend when we weren't doing, Friday or Saturday night or both, or a Sunday afternoon somewhere. And of course, the pandemic hit, and that all died. That all went away. Just literally, poof, gone. And so this has been good because literally the band, not only was it my hobby and the thing that kept me entertained, but it was the only thing you could probably say that I had that resembled a social life, so to speak. Yeah. When that all went, it was kind of weird.
It's like your video, Nick, that you said you're going to be doing in the uni, which is totally different. I think it's good that when others do something a bit different, because even though there's a love, and the first general love of all of us is Star Wars, that's what mostly brought this together. But then after a while, you sort of realize that other people have a massive love for other things as well, which 9 times out of 10, the age that we all are, we have that love as well. So I'm glad when they sort of branch out and make other things, not just the topic that they stick to. It's interesting.
I mean, like anything, I mean, I was chatting to somebody the other day and I said to him, 2023 is going to be very different on the video side of things. I don't work to a schedule. I can't do it. It's impossible. I cannot have a schedule where I say I've got to get one video out every week or every 2 weeks. It's never going to work. But I was actually saying to someone the other day, another YouTuber, I said, look, if I get out 4 or 5 videos next year, I'll be chuffed. And a few live streams on top of that, because I want to focus more on doing things I'm proud of, if that makes sense. I don't want to feel obligated to put stuff out because I've got a channel and you've got to put stuff out. I want to put stuff out that I'm proud of. Yeah. And if people enjoy it, happy days. I mean, one of the people I think is absolutely brilliant in this community is Luke Reynolds. How the hell he gets a video out every week is beyond me. He bangs it out every week, and I'm like, respect you, mate, respect you. And I always enjoy his content.
They're always very well-made videos, all really interesting, Luke's videos. I watch them every Sunday.
Well-made videos, interesting content, interesting stuff, brilliant at what he does, love what he does, look forward to it every Sunday morning when I normally, first of all, get a notification on Twitter, go on, oh, brilliant, Luke's got a video, watch that. And I admire him in a sense because he has got that passion to keep doing it. I can't personally slot into that. It doesn't, I've tried, but what I don't want to do is put stuff out for the sake of it, just because I feel I need to. And when you look at VTR Dave, he doesn't have a release schedule. He doesn't at all. But his channel's doing great and he puts out great content. So it can work both ways. You can put.
He told us that at Echo, didn't he? He said, I'm not working under that sort of pressure. If I don't have a video to make, I won't make one. If I've not got an interest in something, I'm not going to do it. And I think that's the best way to be.
It shows the difference. So you've got people like Luke who put out brilliant content every week on week, consistently. Bang, they get it out. Good stuff, great stuff, love it. You got people like David No Schedule, boom, great stuff, whatever. But the interesting thing is that they both have completely different work schedules, but they still get a lot of support for their channel and a lot of people are enjoying it.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
I know somebody in the Discord, and he's got videos already up for next year. I don't know how he does it. He must just sit like for 2 or 3 days. He must constantly just do videos. But he's got videos scheduled up until next April. It's mental.
running my stream, I was more concerned about I hope people were going to turn up that I asked. That was my biggest worry, because I asked people a couple of weeks back, 3 weeks before, just to give them a chance. But luckily, like Jonathan Redmond, everybody that I asked to come on came on. And that was my biggest thing. I wasn't really asked if it wasn't going to work or whatever. And I trusted my brother to run all that as it was. But my thing was, I hope they come on. And he did. So that was a good thing. I think it helps
the main
a lot.
point.
People you ask will take the time out to come on your show and, you know what I mean? And be a part of it all. I like that.
I think what I was getting at is it doesn't matter if you are. You can have a work schedule like Luke's, and as I say, I will always praise his work. His work is brilliant. He's my pal. He puts out great work, and I don't just say it because he's my mate. He puts out great work.
Yeah.
Or you can have a work schedule like VTR, where it's ad hoc, as and when. What that has shown me is it doesn't matter what your schedule is. If you're putting out good stuff, people will watch, people will support. And the thing is, let's be fair, this community. How many of us have notifications for videos come up? I must admit, I can't watch everyone's videos. There's a lot, but we all try and chip in where we can, watch where we can, support where we can. And the thing is, I'm not gonna, whether you release a video every week or you release a video every 6 months, I'll still support your channel. You know, if I'm subscribed to your channel, I'm watching your stuff, be it weekly, be it monthly or 6 monthly or yearly. If I'm subscribed to your channel, it's because I appreciate what you do. And the thing is people are putting out great work. It's free entertainment for all of us. Let's be fair. Ain't no one making no money off of this, you know. So we've got people out there like Luke every week busts his ass to get a video out for us. There's no real monetary reward there for him, but he does it because of the passion. And I think that shines through in his videos as well. He does it because he wants to do it, because he's passionate about it. And I think that's why I really like his work. And then VTI puts a video out when he can. As I said, I sound like a bring right now, but he's passionate about it. It's great stuff. And there's umpteen channels I could go into. Look at Mark's videos. Look at Shabby's videos. I always get a right fucking chuckle out of those. They're brilliant when they come out.
But he sticks with the VCR way that he'll make them when he wants to make them. When there's something to make and he's got an idea, then he'll make them. If he doesn't want to live by a deadline, and I do get that. You know, it's.
I just find it very hard with a young kid. A job. The missus works full time. I work full time. We've got the kid, and I never want my channel to. I don't like it if I have to say to Jax, I can't do this because I'm editing today. I mean, obviously there's times when I set time aside, but everyone's situation is different. Like Luke's setup is completely different to mine. Older kid in the family, it's completely different. But having that nipper, like I've got an 8-year-old, so he needs a bit more attention than a teenager does. So. Yeah. You know, they all need attention. You can't ignore them.
I know I know exactly what that's like, Nick. Even though I don't have kids myself, my nephew is the exact same as Jax. You've got to give him attention, or he just kind of.
I can't edit if Jax is in. I just can't do it because bless him. First thing he wants to do is he wants to help out. Well, that's an but he can't really help out. It's not really something he can help out with. And then he wants to play. Fair enough. He's 8 years old. Of course he wants to play. He's fucking 8 years old. That's what an 8-year-old should be doing. They want to play. So I try it. For me, it's like when I put all the stuff together for the live streams, I'm doing it when it normally starts about 9 o'clock at night. He's been up in bed for an hour and a half. So I know he's asleep. And then I try and squeeze a couple of hours out there because, and also it's fitting in time to see the missus, spend time with the missus. Do you know what I mean? You certainly can't neglect them. I mean, my brother-in-law, he's got a channel. I think he's got nearly 60,000 subs now. Kev T, Salvage Hunting or whatever it's called. Brilliant channel for you. His stuff completely out of the field of what we do. Completely. It's all about cars and stuff. But I mean, he's built it up over the last 5-6 years, but he goes to like shows and conventions now and does panels and stuff. But I know he finds it quite difficult sometimes because obviously he's juggling, working full time, doing the channel, having a kid who's 7 years old, my niece, having the missus. And I'm always amazed that he gets a video out every week. I for the life of me, I don't know how the fuck he does it.
Yeah.
I think the dedication of people who get these videos out every week is incredible, because I just don't think I can do it. Maybe for me, if you give me I'm not considering the job I do, which is very time sensitive. So I'm very good with time control in my job. But it's almost like I finish work, and the last thing I want to do is then have to work to a tight schedule, if you know what I mean. So nah, I do that all week for a living, working to a tight time frame. It's like you tell me to be on a site at a certain time somewhere with me, I'm there. Bang, I'm there before I need to be. But as soon as the weekend rolls on, if you say to me, I'll meet you at 10 for a coffee, I'm that fucker phoning you up saying, oh, I'm going to be 20 minutes late. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But on that note, I think I'm going to call this a night because my eyes are starting to get a bit nippy. But thanks again, Nick and Sky, for coming on.
Well, Baz, thank you for having me on.
I kind of hang you guys. Like I was saying that before he even started. It's like, if Dave can't make it, I says, well, I messaged them, but then I didn't care if you were busy getting stuff sorted for Christmas and all. And then when I seen your message about the link, it's like, fuck it, let's just go for it.
Anytime, man.
But it's like I says to you, I know there was a nasty comment put up about one of the streams. It doesn't bother me. Anybody can talk. You probably know it sometimes. I just kind of just sit there and I'm just fiddling about with it and try to keep up with the chat sometimes. But
I mean, I'll be honest with you, Baz. At first, I took it a little bit like, oh, you motherfucker. But then I realised, actually, I looked at this guy's channel. I looked at his content. He's literally a troll. He is. And I realised this is not the sort. He wouldn't come up and say it to me in person. So I just got to let it go a bit. Do you know what I mean? I guess I'm still new to this, mate. So sometimes a negative comment can be quite hurtful. Do you know what I mean? Perhaps my skin isn't as thick as it should be yet, which considering in real life, I'm literally the most thick-skinned bastard you'll ever come across. But, you know, these things are what they are. But thank you so much for having me on.
That's no worries, man. But like I say, thanks for coming on and thanks for all the support throughout this year. I hope everybody has an amazing Christmas, and hopefully Santa will bring you the stuff you're looking for or you've asked for.
If Santa wants to come and empty a sack on me, he's more than welcome.
He's going to bring me Margot Robbie. Oh, thanks, Baz. Oh, I knew Santa would let me down.
I fucking wish.
Margot Robbie. Oh, brilliant.
Anyway, I'll catch you all later.
Take care.
Bye, guys.